Hey, everybody, you're watching and listening to the We Are Rising podcast. This is your host, Andrew Benjamin, joined by another first time guest with us all the way from the territory, the country of France. We got
Yeah,
Rising Zone, I should say. I don't know how, I can't do a French accent. Yeah,
Rising Zone is perfect. Or
Rising Zone.
RZ
Oh, Rising
for short.
Zone, or whatever. Yeah, but right.
Rising Zone.
Thank you so much, RZ. I'll call you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you very much, Andrew, for having me. It's a pleasure to be here from the unknown lands of France.
I've heard
So,
about yeah. I appreciate you also doing because it's also like very early for you, so I appreciate that as well.
yeah.
But I guess before we get started into everything, just tell us how did you become an MMA fan, and how did that lead to you being a Ryzen fan?
Okay, so well, I'm pretty late bloomer, I think. Well, because I'm young, I was born in like 2004, and I first got into like combat sports because I was a weeb, because like manga stuff like this, like all the Baki stuff, like the old manga like about Pride, K1, this type of stuff. I got interested in it, started karate, and then I really started to get into MMA when I did exchange year in Japan, 2024, where I was really able to learn. Well, I was watching some MMA, but I really discovered what Rising was and was what Japanese MMA was. So I started to get into it. Like I started was a bit like from afar, watching like some fights, watching the some confessions episodes, and then I think, late 2025, I really started to get into it, like down the rabbit hole, and started to like wanting to create content around it, and here we are. So, but I'm a pretty recent fan, so there may be a lot of things that I don't know
Okay.
about Ryzen. Still a casual.
Okay. I don't know. It's very hard to be a casual fan of Ryzen. I feel like if you're especially a
Yeah,
foreign fan.
yeah. When I start to get into it, like, but I mean,
No, I mean,
I'm
like,
not.
I'm sure you don't like those prelim guys like Benjamin and Shiva Vev. Okay, yeah, fine, I get it.
Yeah.
You don't know those
No,
guys, but like
no, Benjamin, of
everybody,
course.
but like on the everybody on this
The
show
one.
is probably or familiar with in some way.
Yeah, of
More
course.
so
No,
than
no.
like you know, instead if they get like some 2-0 whatever guy from some Inaka rural place that's only fought in like Gladiator.
Yeah, like the Pancreas Blood guys. Well, maybe I'm not gonna know all of them, but
So actually, I'm curious to know. Do you remember what the first Ryzen show was that you saw, or even the first fight by any chance?
the first fight that I saw, it was a kickboxing fight. It was Takeo
Oh
Tenshin.
God. Oh, Dog Retention. Oh wow, that was really the first one.
Yeah,
Really? Okay. Okay. Did you ever saw any fights from Ryzen beforehand?
before that, no, no. It was the
Oh,
first Rising fight I saw
that's so interesting.
because
That's so funny you said that because that's the one show that you. I mean, I should say it's one show, but that show was not available legally outside Japan. So I'm surprised you that garnered your interest.
because I was a big kickboxing fan. Of course, I didn't saw it live because
Mm,
2022, what I was doing, I was like in
mm,
mid high school. But then I saw it on YouTube later because I was more kickboxing than MMA at that time.
mm,
So yeah, very impressed, of course, still is.
mm.
But no, I think the first event that I saw live, like the whole, I think it's Rising Landmark 11, Akimoto versus Kyoei Agiwara,
Oh,
like
okay, okay,
November of last year. So yeah, pretty recent.
gotcha. Okay. So how do you think kickboxing's doing? Isn't kickboxing doing great?
Yeah,
It's so
man.
big that so many guys are just you know what they gotta show their skills in MMA, of course.
Yeah, but they're just representing us, man. It's all there is. No, of
Are
course it's pretty awful, but well,
you a
as soon
K1 fan? Are you a dirty K1 fan?
no, I'm more of a Rise enjoyer than K1. Even though I like K1,
Okay.
of course. Biggest star in the
I
sport,
feel like
Mona Kimura.
Moto Kimura, of course. Um, I guess you just saw the recent World Series with that Kento Haraguchi one, right?
Yeah, of course. Felt good. Felt very good against Patchy,
Yeah.
who retired, by the way.
Yes,
Maybe
Patch
we're gonna see
retired.
him on a Resin show in MMA. against
What's
Kota
listen,
Miura or something.
that would be fun. If Patch goes to MMA, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go into Beyond Kickboxing and just send laughing emojis. No, I'm not gonna do that. I like the BK guys. I know I like the BK guys, but it'll be just like if he goes into MMA, that's like that is it is sad state of affairs.
Yeah, would be hilarious, but well, probably be Muay Thai in one or something. So
Uh huh.
don't
Well, I
know.
know. Are you looking forward to the Takaru retirement ceremony for Super Ryzen?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I'm still waiting for him to uh, get one more fight in. Like I was very hoping for it when Sakakibara announced the meeting, but sadly, it's just his second one. I think he already did one at the Still the Goat show. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I think he did. But
Did
well,
you did you see what Sakakibara said? He said that without Takaru, they would not have gotten terrestrial television.
oh yeah, in 2015.
Yeah, yeah. He said that
Yeah,
He credited Takaru as the reason why they even got Fuji TV.
I mean, I'm all for more praise for Takeru, but
And then
yeah, no, it's good to see.
oh yeah, yeah. But he said he's done. He said he's. I believe him when he says he's retired. I don't. Plus, yeah, he keeps breaking. I don't think he's. I think he's physically shot probably at this point. I think he's
Yeah,
finally come to terms with his retirement. Because it seemed like at first like he was just like a mental wreck. I don't know if you saw all the
yeah.
things where he was saying like he suffered from like depression and was like he went apparently he took a vacation to Hawaii to just like
Oh, I didn't know that.
block out all the noise supposedly,
Yeah,
and then that's when he was like, okay, I'm finally
yeah, I'm coping with it.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I think still has that itch, you know. But well, I hope for his sake he stay retired. I think it's better for him. Like he
Yeah,
ended it on a perfect note. I don't want to like see him rematch Rotong or like getting knocked out by Yaman in MMA. So no, I think it's
nah.
better that way.
Oh God, I hope no. I don't think he's gonna do MMA. I think he's one of the few kickboxers. I think he has such an old school mentality. I think like he comes from that era of like kickboxers do kickboxing, MMA fighters do MMA. And it's kind of like it would be you don't really cross over. I mean, unless like the money is like life changing or something. I feel like he
Yeah,
has too much. I'm not sure to say he looks down on MMA, but he feels himself to be a kickboxer. If that makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
If that makes sense.
It's not
It was funny.
attention.
Like he only had that one. If you don't count the match, he only had like one fight in Ryzen. It was against the Chinese guy. I don't remember the guy's name, but it's just funny that like it's funny that he's getting the retirement ceremony in Ryzen after like all the stuff and all the red tape that you know
Yeah,
between Ryzen and K1 and all that stuff. It
I think
weirdly comes full circle. Um,
yeah. I think K1 can't even
go ahead.
afford his presence in the building right now, so that's why he's doing it in Ryzen.
Yeah. Um, just as well, since we're getting people trickling in right now, please like, please subscribe, leave a comment, helps the algorithm. Also, as well, just to let everybody know, the contest, the K1 kickboxing
Ooh.
contest, t-shirt contest is still going on. You have the option to win a Leona Pettis shirt. Sorry, Leona Pettis t-shirt or a K1 white shirt. The only way to enter is by subscribing to the YouTube channel, sending me a screenshot of it, however which way you want to, or you can fake it. I won't check. And then just tell me which kickboxing fight you think will be the biggest kickboxing match in this era. So, you know, because kickboxing is great. You
Yeah,
know, people say kickboxing is doing better than ever before. The tall Brazilian guy as well. So everything's going great apparently. So, you know,
hey,
obviously
go.
there's a ton of matches. You know, I've gotten Mona Kimura versus Melty in my DMs. I've gotten Tension versus Takura 2 in my DMs. So obviously there's so many to pick from. So you just tell me, and I'll pick a winner randomly. You can pick whichever one you want, and then the second second person gets dibs, gets the whichever one is not picked. By the way, also Leona Perez as well in knockout apparently. I don't know if he's ever coming back to kickboxing as well. So
Yeah, he knocked
who
out my
knows?
my boy Naru. I was very sad, but well,
Oh yes,
I,
yes,
I was
yes.
happy for him. But yeah, man, you're dissing a
Um,
bit K1. They also have Onokatsuji, the TikTok girl. You know, she was doing those sparring drills in a high school uniform. Yeah, those made a lot of noise, but yeah, sadly it didn't blow up. I don't know why.
yeah. Well, I'm proud that K1 is trying. That's all I'll say. I'm proud that K1 is trying. Let's see. Oh yeah. So he said he wouldn't even fight Cozy even for 1 billion yen. Though that match is amazing. If you ever watched if you've seen the build up to it, where they confronted each other at Korakuen Hall, and then they like got into a spat, and then even as the fight as well. I think it was in Osaka. The entire crowd is like Koji fans. It's one of the best crowds ever for like a modern combat sports kickboxing fight. I highly recommend checking it out on YouTube if you get a chance. Cozy versus Takru. It's amazing. It's um, I guess before we get into the show, we like to talk a little bit of kind of other news as well. Did you hear Yuta Kubo got married?
Yeah, yeah, let's go,
Yes,
teenager. Yeah, nuke the
yes.
fucking guy, man. Oh no, that's awful. I don't know how Shai
I think he's
did it,
become.
but yeah, didn't hit hard enough somehow. So I don't know what he needs more.
I think this guy is becoming the most hated. I think he's becoming the most hated Japanese. I think he's
Yeah,
well. Here's his resume: cheater in fighting because eye pokes, abused Sarah allegedly. Let's see, possibly on on a weird spectrum as well. Maybe
yeah,
not, or just dumb. One or the other. I don't know if you saw the recent breaking down of the Rizin versus breaking down guys. He voted, so it was Issa Hosokawa, who we'll be talking about later, versus Patchy Kusami.
yeah.
He voted the match a draw, even though Patchy Kusami dominated him because he said he wanted to see an extension round. Um,
Well, but it wasn't.
yeah, it's cheater. Because if sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no. In Breaking Down, I thought you meant the match in the Rising,
Was that
and I was
RZ?
like, yeah, yeah. I thought you meant the Patrick Usami versus Hosokawa match in Rising, and I was like, yeah, didn't Hosokawa get knocked out on this one? But no, it
Oh
wasn't. It was in
no
Breaking
no
Down.
no.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no. Kubo, man,
Yeah.
it's tough.
And let's see what else. Yeah, we already said that. Substitute. What else? Whatever. Writing on the coattail, doing the weird reality show thing with his ex-wife as well, and their weird kind of relationship. Yeah, he's this, and then now he marries a 16-year-old,
I don't know. Man.
maybe
You
7. I
saw
don't even know the age, but
you saw like how he
very
responded
a
to
little bit too
the
young.
you saw like how he responded to the hate by like putting her in a high school uniform and saying, "Aren't you guys just jealous?" Man,
Oh,
yeah,
I saw the tweet yesterday. You guys are just haters. You guys are just
yeah.
haters. Okay, 17. That's what T-san says. T-san says
Oof.
17. Okay.
Ah, yeah, that's tough. Nah, 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 nah.
Well, yeah.
Hey,
I think he's entered the pantheon of few fighters that probably a lot of people do not like. It'll be interesting to see. He'll probably get booked again this year in Rizin probably, and I'm interested to see how the Japanese fans respond to him. What the um oh, he's been dating her a while
oh,
too. Oh that
yeah, it was premeditated,
oh
man.
boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I guess
hey, good for him.
uh good
Yeah,
sure good, best of luck to him. He and Kitaoka they can have conversations when they drop their wives off at school or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him. Not good for him, I should say.
Yeah.
Um, a little bit before we get into Super Ryzen. I'm Super Ryzen. Excuse me. Sorry, Josh. I'm seeing your comments, so I was like, oh, Super Ryzen. No, Ryzen 54. Excuse me. We had one fight that was canceled. The Kate Lotus versus Noreru
Yeah.
player fight.
Um,
What do you think? Are you kind of they're putting on the Nagasaki card?
yeah.
Now
Well,
we got 10
I mean,
fights for this card. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, RZ.
I'm sure that Max Yoshida is absolutely devastated, but I think that at least he will avoid he will avoid jail time for this. So I think he should be pretty happy. But yeah, no, I'm
Um,
sad. I was waiting for it, man. I was well.
who did you have picked for that fight? If you don't mind me asking.
I think I would have. Yeah, I would have put Lotus maybe, but not by
Mm-hmm.
a large margin. But I
Mm-hmm.
think I think I think inherently it's a good thing because considering the schedule that Ryzen has, like those few landmarks card looks like they're going to be quite short on the big names. So I think it's good.
I'm actually kind of, I know while I'm surprised, I'm kind of not surprised that they moved it. I kind of figured maybe they'd try to sub in somebody else since it's a tournament, like last minute. I kind of figured, just find some random deep jewels, add them weight,
Yeah,
just stick them in there. And
yeah,
just,
maybe.
but that's K Lotus. That's what, like K Lotus is like the power of K Lotus is,
Yeah, man.
tickets, man. So I don't know if they wanted to get rid of her.
You cannot not have Kate Lodges. I mean, how can we sell the show otherwise? Not possible.
I know. How can you sell the show to old men, to older gentlemen? I'll say. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into Ryzen 54. Again, Ryzen.tv. I saw Michael Schiavello is in Japan, so we got live commentary as well. I'm
Oh
assuming Damien
yeah,
Brown's there as well. Yep. There's still a conspiracy. J will still believe that they're there for the for the landmark shows, and it's like, bro, they're not. They're doing it through Zoom. They're doing it through Zoom, mate. But yeah, nope. They're live in person, so it'll be great to see them back on the. Man, it feels like they haven't been there live in a while because they did the two landmark shows back to back. So
yeah,
we're finally getting a number show and a ring show. So it's great. It's great.
yeah.
Um, yeah, go ahead.
Even
Go ahead, RZ.
yeah, even the 53 card. Well, it ended up being very good, but on paper it was like almost a landmark show for a lot of people. Like
Yeah.
it was considered pretty weak. So
Now,
first big time in a
unfortunately,
while.
the only thing that sucks about this show is it will be on a Monday night, Tuesday nightish, whatever. It's on for like
Yeah,
7 a.m. for you, so you're fine.
yeah, no problem for me, man. I'm very happy with how it is. I mean, good luck for everyone, but
No, good luck. Yeah. Yeah. So good luck if you're gonna watch it live. Godspeed, because no amount of coffee in the world could prepare me, and then for the work the next day, and
oh
just like
yeah,
the amount of years lost, just staying up on a weekday to watch Ryzen. So good luck to those who can do that. Um, Now the interesting thing about this, so Toyota Arena, first time they're there. I first heard the arena when Tenshin had the fight with was that Inoue? I think Inoue was at the it was Tenshin versus Inoue that they had last year. So
yeah,
this is the first time that the Toyota Arena. In case you don't know, Toyota is a car and an arena.
yeah,
Yep, and as T-San says, all sold out. They did add 50 extra SRS seats. Those are like I believe the cheapest seats, but those are sold out. Yeah, the same place Tenshin versus Takuma Inoue last year. Yes. And so yeah, it's another new arena for Ryzen. I'm curious to see how it'll look on the screen.
on show, yeah.
Yeah. Any thoughts on them selling this out? This show
Well,
like.
yeah, I think it's very good. I checked out the arena a bit, like from the previous show and concerts. It looks really great, honestly. Like it's been redone recently, so it's very, very modern. I think it will look very appealing on screen. But yeah, I'm not surprised it's been sell out. Like even though there's no like title shot or something, there is Akimoto, and like the full card is just. I mean, we got Ryo Sakai in. What can we ask
Yeah.
of course, gonna be sold
Now,
out. Huh?
I think it sold out when he got announced, so he might be the one who should get all the credit.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I was incorrect. Cheapest seat is A, then S, then four seats RS, then S. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it's the second. Oh, kind of expensive seat. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, T-San. Um, so before we get into the nitty-gritty, on paper thoughts, 10 fights, all in May, no prelims, all kind of already established names. Some people, other areas. What do you think about this? A great main event, interesting co-main. What do you think of how it looks on paper, RZ?
Well, I think it looks really great. I mean, we got quality. We don't got quantity, but we got quality for sure. I mean, it's just very balanced squad, like from top to bottom. Like even the first match, I think it's quite a bit strange that it's for me. The order is a bit wrong, but I understand because of star power. Of course, you want to put like Hiramoto and Jolie above, but just
Mm-hmm.
like deep champion versus like R2 veteran and a very entertaining guy in Lee Kai-wen. So yeah, I think this card will be great. And personally, I have a lot of affect because I have two of my favorite boys in here in Ito and Goto. So yeah, I'm very excited for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think again. I think on paper looks like one of the best that Ryzen's put on. I think you said it best. It's definitely quality over quantity. Listen, I know Jay Wolf and we like to spar back and forth with 14 fights and all that stuff. I rather have 10 strong or at least interesting fights. I'll say there's 9 maybe on this one. I'll say one. I'm kind of like whatever. 10, but
Yeah.
overall, it has I can't say there's not one fight that I am not intrigued by on this show. I'll even give the heavyweights. I'll even give the heavy. I at least it makes sense from a star and name perspective why they put it on here, and I'm not opposed. I'm opposed to the heavyweight GP, but I'm not opposed to them putting it on here, and for the reasons that I assume that they did. Um,
Yeah.
oh,
Well,
and T-San also putting it's Mountain Day. Yes, it's the Japanese holiday. August 11th, national holiday. Oh no, let's see. So we should make Mountain Day. So okay, yeah, Yamanohi. So yes. So it is a holiday in Japan. So that's why it is on the day that it is. Also,
yeah.
I don't think I still get asked how to watch Ryzen. It's on Ryzen.tv. Just buy it or subscribe. If you don't know this on Rizin.tv by now, if you're a new person, just go there. Stop messaging
Yeah.
me, please. And T-San says Kaiwan Lee from Road UFC is now driving a Porsche, so he must be rich. Is a
Yeah.
Porsche? Is a Porsche really an upscale? I like if it was like Maserati, maybe. I don't know. Is Porsche? Do we consider Porsche upscale cars
Well, I think it's pretty good, but I think it's the triads
or
money
Chrysler?
more than the
Chrysler.
MMA
If it was a
money.
Chrysler, if it was a Chrysler, I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. Now he's rich. Porsches, you can find pretty cheap Porsches. Unless they're
Well,
or
but
Porsches expensive in France? Maybe
well,
I drive a Nissan, so maybe I'm just way off base with
no,
thinking
no,
the
it's
value of a Porsche.
well. Personally, I drive the subway, so I don't have a lot of say in that matter. But no, Porsche is pretty good in France. I think yeah, pretty on the higher end of of cars.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sam's right that Chinese netizens direct a lot of hate towards Kaiwan Lee. Apparently, I think he's very. Isn't he
Oh,
outspoken
really?
against the government? I believe. I believe he's. I believe he said some things about anti-Chinese. I think. I thought that's what the reason why. Unless I'm having some weird Mandela effect and I'm mistaking him for somebody else. And T-San is schooling me. Porsche is expensive because of custom tax. Okay, yeah, I forgot. If you bought the Porsche in China, it probably has a hefty custom tax and all that stuff. Um, Before we get into the show, I'd like to do a poster check. Let's see how good the posters are. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. But do you have the Ryzen shirt that you won in the Ryzen
Yeah,
contest I did? Do you happen to have any posters of Ryzen by any chance?
I
RZ.
do not. Sadly,
Okay.
I wish I had. I wish I had.
Maybe that should be one of the contests I should do is try to get some just Ryzen posters and just give those away. But then
Yeah,
also,
would be great.
I would be worried that the post office will just bend and crush them, and I would feel really bad if they just came like destroyed. But like, yeah, the posters are incredible. We got this one. I think it's. I'm not an astronomer or scientist, but I'm assuming that's the sun.
Yeah,
Okay, good. I'm
yeah,
assuming
I
you're
think it
saying
is.
this is correct. You're
Yeah,
just not possibly agreeing with me. I hope.
no. I think it. I mean, it's at least it's like space like. But
Space
for
like.
me, it made me thought about the new Avengers movie.
Oh, I was gonna say.
So
I'm gonna age myself. You know what kind? If you didn't have all the people on the thing, I'd be like, kind of looks like the poster to Armageddon. Kind of reminds me of that.
oh
The
yeah,
movie Armageddon. Not a great movie, but I kind of like. Oh, I'm getting Armageddon vibes. Maybe Kleber and Kyoma. They're gonna stop the asteroid, aka the UFC, from destroying MMA.
uh,
Maybe that's
we
what it's supposed to
wish.
symbolize. Um, and they also released two individual face posters of Kleber and Kyoma. Now, uh, Tisan, do these posters say anything significant that are important, or they're just kind of, I guess, descriptions of them? If you can happen to tell us, my Japanese is not that advanced. Ah,
Yes.
Super Anime King, guest from the of the guy who one of the guys from the Anime NYC panel last year. And yes, it looks like Doctor Strange, a Doctor Strange
Yeah, it
portal.
does.
I know you love the port. I know you love them, Sam. I know you love them. Okay. T-Sound says they rise and put sun off in the summer. That's because it's probably because it's brutally hot in Japan. By the way, well, I was listening to the rise to the press conference. All the at least a bunch of the flyers were saying like, yeah, it's hot outside. It made the weight cut so much easier. Patchy Mix said that. I'm trying to remember who else said that. Kai went said that. But I know that Patchy Mix said that. He was like, okay, uh, yes, they did. Sam's like they faced two Akimoto remove his acne scars. They did the Photoshop. Yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna. I had acne scars as a kid, and they kind of just went away as I got older. But Akimoto has significant acne scars. They'll go away when he gets older, I'm assuming. But they totally just got. Kleber also has some like scars as well. I think they got rid of those as well. Kleber is not that clean.
Yeah,
His face is not that clean
I
at
don't
all.
think so.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what do you think of the posters? What do you think of these posters, RZ?
Well, I think I got. Well, the first one, this one is very good for me. I'm more of a fan of the like old Pride style posters, with like completely unrelated concepts to whatever the event was. But yeah, no, this one does look very good, and the face also. I like always in Japanese MMA poster that they always add like the face of every fighter, like
Hmm.
in some little corners. So yeah, no, I think it looks great. Not the ultimate based, but no, it looks good for sure.
By the way, I can just tell. Look at you can see Kleber's face right there, and it's like okay, his bros they kept his original face. It looks like for the poster, and then they're like, oh, if we're gonna do a close up of him, we're gonna have to make him a little bit more model like. So this looks like they just cleaned up his face for the poster. T-San says he's gonna be doing some translations, so we'll give him time for that. And yes, Super Anime King, it is brutal here today. I briefly went to Manhattan to help a friend with set up some stuff for the Dominican Day Parade. I was sweating immediately when I got the subway. It is brutal. It's also hot in France, I believe, right? Isn't it like brutally
Yeah,
hot?
yeah,
I don't know what it is in I only go by freedom units. I think it's about like 30 Celsius. Is that what it is? 30? Or is it
uh,
more?
yeah, a bit more. Like we've had 40. Like the biggest thing is that almost like half of the south has been burned down because of fires. So it was very hot summer.
Oh
Even
yeah, I forgot you're
even
in the south, so it's even worse. It's worse than like if it's like north, like Northish area, right? North is like
yeah. No, the south is horrible at this period of time. Even now
okay.
it's 1 a.m. and it's still very hot.
but also before we get into I'm stalling while T-san does the translations. I do want to give a shout out first off to I'm gonna try. Let's see. I'm trying to. Why is this not? I'm trying to. I'm trying to share this. Okay. Sam, who is in the chat, I hope he's still here, wrote an incredible preview of the Rizin 54 show, and it's out on his Substack. Let me get it up right now. It's called Rizin 54 Flashpoint. There we go. I highly recommend, if you don't want to watch this video in full, I get it. I don't even like to watch my own stuff in full, or whatever. I highly recommend that you give this a read through, or you put it through Chat GPT or whatever, and you just have it read it to you voice wise. But this is an incredible preview. I did read it before we came here, so I can be educated as well. You can find that on his Substack. So the best thing I would do is just type in Rizin Samuel Substack on Google, and it'll take you right there. Subscribe to it, and it's an incredible preview. One of the few previews that you will only need to get familiar with Rizin 54. So please check it out. I don't have it on my screen as well, but Knox as well wrote a great preview as well. You can find that on his Twitter, NOX. Combat Japan also just did a video. I saw when I was on my on my YouTube subscriptions. Like, oh shit, I would have watched it beforehand, but yeah, check out his. And Jay Wolf as well. You did a good preview with Todd Atkins and Mr. Ohio with the Rizin reports. So yeah, check out all that good stuff that's out there. Yes, I try to be energetic and talkative. I try to be. I'm not good at it all the time, but I try. Well, here's the thing. I'm energetic and talkative, but not to the point, Sam. Superman King says, surprisingly doing a Toyo Arena considers Akimoto and Kleber the main instead of Ariake or Nippon Budokan. Listen, first of all, the less Ariake Arena, the better. I hate that venue so much. I don't know where Toyota Arena is in terms of. I'm guessing it's probably easier to get to than Ariake Arena. You don't want. Listen, it's gonna be hot as hell. You don't want people walking 30 minutes from the subway to the arena, and they're like dying on the way there. I think Toyota Arena is pretty easy to get to, so I think that's why. And it's also, I think it's much. Is it bigger? I feel like it's bigger. I could be wrong about that though. But at Nippon Budokan, yeah, yeah. Has Ryan ever done Nippon Budokan? I'm trying to think. I wonder if does anybody know? Somebody's got the chat's got to tell me if Risen's done Nippon Budokan. There was just at one of the Budokans, the one in Kyoto. They just did the quintet show. It was an open air show, and you could tell because everybody was sweating. all the athletes were sweating. Super Odaiba. Where the gun? Oh, okay. Where the Gundam is. Okay. So okay, Odaiba is very easy to get to. I hear you typing RZ, so I'm hoping you'll help me, so I don't look foolish if Ryzen again. T-San says, "Oh, Akimoto's face poster says striker. Okay, Kaito Nama Shinsoku no Dake Kika sword shot striking of the Godspeed or." One sword split two, the ground skill of God. Okay, so they're basically striking God, ground God.
Yeah.
Easy.
Not dramatic at all. Very Japanese.
Not dramatic at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not a. What was it? Remember Ryzen used to say a dramatic MMA? What a dramatic MMA!
Yeah, the Rizin 20 poster.
Yeah. Sam is right. They never want to do Ariake again because of how much of a nightmare it is to get there. Yeah. As somebody who's been to Ariake. That poster right there, which I got at Rizin 42, I would never do it again. CJ will agree with me from Sogokaku. T-San says, Ariake and Toyota Arena are both Bay Area, but Toyota Arena has easier access from West Tokyo, Mid Tokyo. That's why I figured. Ariake is kind of hard to access, except for East Tokyo. Even East Tokyo is still because it's just you can't. The problem is that once you get to near subway, it's like 20-minute walk. That's why it sucks. And Oh yes, I remember. I am a champion. Remember that was like the ever where. So I don't know if you remember this or if you know this, but every time that there'd be a champion on like a poster, they lost the match. It was kind of like a Madden curse for Rizin.
Oh, didn't knew
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Saito lost to I think it was Ushiku. Oh, I think Mikuru was on a poster. That's how you. I think you lost to. Yeah, they were all losing. All the main players. All the main eventers who were like on a poster just like would lose like badly. Um, Anime King says, so Arake is only testable for the 20 feet wars. Yeah, yeah. It's not an easy venue to get to. If you can avoid going to a show there, I highly recommend it. Please wait for them to do Tokyo Dome. Anywhere else, it'll be so much easier. So we've been doing a lot of talking. Let's get into the nitty gritty of this great show on paper, and hopefully it'll be a great show as well on when it airs. We'll start from the bottom up, and like you said before, interesting match to have on the
The
as an
opening one.
opener. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I can find my fucking thing here, Oh, I did it like like they did. I did it from the ground up. Okay, Arata Mizuno, Kaiwen Lee, Kaiwen Lee. Did not have a good showing last time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Continuing the streak of Chinese fighters losing pretty badly in Ryzen. And then Arata Mizuno, interesting guy. Are you familiar with Mizuno, RZ?
Yeah, I watched his last fight in Deep, his championship fight. And yeah, it's pretty good. But to be honest, I think his face repels me a bit. I don't know why. I don't like his face. So
That's
it's,
funny.
that's guys like that. Like Taisei Sakuraba, I like his face, so I like the guy. But some guys I don't like, and I can get into the fighting game
Okay.
somehow.
Who is the worst face? Which contracted fighter in Ryzen has the worst face?
Oof, the ones who repels me the most.
Yes, I gotta hear this.
Well, that's that's going to be a bit stupid because that's one I like a lot. But Tatsuya Ando, I don't know. It's like it's after. It's if it's because I heard what happened with the stripper after. But now his face kind of disgusts me a little. But like I still find him cool, uh,
Okay.
fighting style wise. But I don't know. I just know about him.
I gave you the easiest answer. You could have just said Yuta Kubo, and we were both in agreement.
Yeah, that's an easy too much easy.
Well, like he's got like dumb girl face.
Yeah,
Kubo he just has like that vacant look in his eyes and like that
but
face. It's a very punchable face, in my
but
opinion.
don't you got like facial paralysis? I think it's why.
Does he?
I don't know. Like always, that grim, like yeah, smiling sniper and all. For me, it was like Sylvester Stallone. He just had like his chin blocked, and that's why he always made the same face. But maybe not. Maybe it just looks stupid. But
Yes. Okay. Kyoji versus Asakura won. Kyoji was on the poster. Got knocked out in that fight. And yes, 3 minute walk from the station. So it's much better than Ariake. And Superman, were you at I was at that show. You were at the PFL show. I was there. I should. If I known you were gonna be there, I said hi to you. Hi to you. As long as Tizo says, as long as I remember, Ryzen has not used Nippon Budokan. I asked AI, but AI could not answer. I don't think I feel like they haven't. Pride used Budokan. Tizo says. Sam says Mizuno finally conceived the double unders clinch. It's interesting though. I'll say this about Mizuno. He's a guy who did not come from any martial arts background. He just kind of yeah, he retired from baseball, as you can see here. He's listed as free. Now apparently I was listening to the press conference. He's not free. Apparently he's kind of associated, not associated with T-Grip. That's Osuka's Takafumi Osuka's dojo, but he's also listed as Toyu Katsu Dojo, which is like this tiny ass dojo in Tokyo. I never heard of it. No one there famous besides him comes from there. But yet, he's only one loss, and his one loss was a split decision to Jin Aoi. And he's basically has dominated all of the guys that he's faced. And it's interesting that he's kind of is just doing this, and he wasn't like a prospect, just came out of nowhere and just is like dominating guys. It's funny, but he's also really tall for a featherweight. He's like 6 feet tall, I think. Whatever 178 centimeters is. I
Yeah,
believe
that's
that
like
is-
I think it's 5'11", like between 5'11" and 5'10", I think.
okay. Um,
But yeah, pretty big for a featherweight. Got a nice reach.
that's tall. That is pretty darn tall for a featherweight I feel like. And yeah, he's just a guy who just is able to stick and move with you. He can keep you back, long reach. I think maybe that's why he's been so successful. He knows how. It's kind of like Stefan Struve was one had one of the longest reaches in UFC. I think he was same reach or 1 inch less than John Jones, but didn't know how to use his stuff. He didn't know how to use his body correctly. But Mizuno seems to have. Now the thing is that Kai Winley obviously is a much more veteran fighter. He's got the wrestling background, a little bit more of a wild striker. I would say he should. You would think, oh, he would dominate this guy, but no. I feel like Mizuno's gonna win this. I don't know. I feel like after the last fight that he had with Takagi, and I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like the way he's approaching this fight and the way that he talked about in the press conference, Kai Wen Lee, I feel like I don't know. I feel like he's going to be a lot more tentative. I think that's going to not work in his favor.
Yeah, that's what I fear also, because I think that if he just follows his usual instincts and just like rush in, start swinging, maybe mixing some takedowns, I think he can really like hurt Mizuno. And maybe like Mizuno is nice, his resilience. He got dropped, I think it was against Oda or Kaito,
Yeah.
and he was able to get back up and to win. But I think Kevin can really finish him. But yeah, I think being done in like that by Takagi, that have to do quite a bit of a mental toll, and yeah,
The
maybe
only
more
way
tentative.
the only way I can see Kai Wen Lee win, excuse me, is if he utilizes his wrestling. But he doesn't really do that in his fights. In most of his fights, it seems like he's there to stand and bang as
Yeah,
stand and bang. So I know this is a case where like, listen, man, passive least resistance. I would assume that Kaiwan Lee could, and plus being the shorter fighter, he would have the advantage in grappling and wrestling. He should wrestle to win this, but if he doesn't, I don't see him. I don't see him outstriking Mizuno in any way. I think if I remember correctly, I think they're both southpaws. I believe they're both southpaws. I could be wrong about that. I think
that's a good question. I think Mizuno is one, but I'm not sure if Lee.
I think Ivan Lee is. I believe he is a southpaw. I believe. I think this is, if I'm correct, very rare to see two southpaws fight. That also makes it more interesting, kind of. I think.
Yeah.
I have to go with Mizuno on this though. I think he's gonna stick and move with Lee. He's gonna keep him at bay with the jab and the cross. And I don't think Lee Kaiwan's gonna get into gonna be able to really do that much in the striking. I think personally. What do you think, RZ?
Well, I think I'm gonna like Mizuno looked really good against Shiku, but in the third round he was getting tagged a bit. So I would have said maybe Lee could get like the third round finish, but it's just the glass cannon types. All of his finishes first round basically. So I want to believe in Kaiwen. You know what? I really don't feel Mizuno for some reasons. So I'm going to go with a Kaiwen by first round knockout. I think the redemption, like he's gonna get hurt by like a sticky jab, sticky like 1-2, and he's gonna just roll down. Maybe make some wrestling, get him down, and ground and pound him.
So also this is gonna be a new thing. I don't know if I'm gonna do this often. I'm gonna try this. I asked ChatGPT, who do you pick to win this? And ChatGPT says, I just lost here. Mizuno. Um, and let me see. Yep, it just ChatGPT just picked Mizuno to win. Oh shit, we got a ton of messages. Hold on, sorry. Sam says they're matching Kaiwen really bad. Why sign such an entertaining fighter to job? Should fight someone like Hagiwara. That actually, regardless of what happens with this fight, that's probably is a fight that should happen next. Honestly,
Yeah.
Hagiwara and Kaiwen Lee. Lee can win that. Probably, I would assume so. It would be I think it would be the first time a Chinese fighter would win in Rizin. But also, like, I don't know, like, if he gets knocked out in this fight, and then his chin just might be gone. That's the thing. That Ryo Takagi shot really, like, I don't know. We'll have to see
Yeah.
how he takes punches in this fight.
And that makes Takagi looks really good because like Lee was still getting hit pretty well by Andrade, and he was taking the hits well. So
Until
maybe
but then you can only take so much from Andrade before finally he cracks with the correct one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So Super Anime King says he's basically doing my Jamie to Joe Rogan. He no Nippon Budokan shows, and they even run Tokyo proper till 2021. That is very true. That is very true. Because Saitama is not Tokyo. Don't ever confuse the two. And okay, Kaiwen Lee's orthodox, but he switches. Okay, I thought he was southpaw, but switches. Okay. Tisan, big info revealed yesterday. Sakakibara said next year 10 events. 10 events easily guessed from March. Every month the same as this year's. And they said they're going to seek LA and Nagano. Come to Nagano. So that would be near where you are, Tisan. That would be the easiest way to get from easiest show for you to see. You won't have to, I think if you had to go to a show, probably Hiroshima or Osaka would be the closest ones that they run this year. But Nagano would be great. What arena would they do in Nagano? I'm not too familiar with Nagano. Super Epic says, how many people do you think parlay based on chat? I think there's a few out there. The focus GPT method. Yes. Right, Sam. I don't know. I just thought this would be a little cool thing to try. See what ChatGPT has to say. I think it's so right here they have confidence level in Mizuno winning 55%. So yeah.
yeah.
So you pick Kaiwen Lee.
Yeah. Someone need to pick the underdog. So
Okay. It's so funny that he still calls himself the underdog. He still comes.
Yeah.
That's his nickname, the underdog.
yeah. Pun
I
intended.
couldn't find a nickname for Mizuno. I don't know if he's been granted one yet.
No, I don't think. Maybe next time. Maybe if you like.
They'll give him one for the VTR. They'll definitely give him one for the VTR.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
They're all translated now. That's great.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's it. They're all translated now. You know. Thank you, Heffy. Thank you, Shingo. AI or whatever you're using. It's fine. Listen, I don't look a gift horse in the mouth. It's fine. It's if they get a word wrong or whatever, it's something to laugh at. But I'd rather have this than nothing. I would feel like. Okay. Superman King says in Nagano, white ring 7,000. And then Nagano City. Oh, they hold 1997 Winter Olympics. Wind Hall can hold 20,000 mat. Really for Nagano? Nagano City has a arena that can hold 20. That's okay because Nagano is kind of rural area of Japan. It's that weird kind of like where Sendai is considered rural, but it's like still a city, but it's like near. It's kind of like it's not like a Tokyo type city, so it's still considered rural for whatever reason. T-Song Grizzly, Tokyo Disneyland is not Tokyo, it is Chiba. Yes, yes it is. You're gonna listen. I guarantee you, T-San, there's gonna be some new international fans of Rizin that are gonna when they see the Chiba show, they're gonna think it's in Tokyo. I guarantee they're gonna say like, oh, Rizin's doing a show in Tokyo when it's gonna be in Chiba. I have a friend who's from Chiba, and he doesn't like it when I say that Chiba's in Tokyo. So I talked about one fight I was not looking forward to. This is this is I should say not looking forward, but this is one I'm not the most
Yeah.
in.
Not
Naoki, Issa Hosokawa. We got former Rise champion taking on the Breaking Down champion. I mean, I don't know if that's like being the best ice skater in Jamaica. But yeah, I mean, Naoki, listen, Naoki's Fire's Flow. I love Fire's Flow. I'm the biggest Fire's Flow fan. I love that gym so much. Naoki has looked great in his MMA, most of his MMA outings so far. Hosokawa is making his MMA debut. I know he's had the weird breaking down 1 minute, whatever. I looked up his social media though. It's weird. He's got like, well, I gotta look up the exact number, but he has like over 20 followers on what was it, Instagram, I think it was, and then 23,000 followers on Instagram. His TikTok has about 13,000, which I don't think that doesn't seem like a big number to me, but
No,
whatever.
but he has a pretty good YouTube channel, no?
Yes. He also has a YouTube channel as well, and he's part of the you know about the Mikuru Asakura Economic Circle. You know about that? Yeah. He's part of that as well. So, he normally trains at K Clan. If you want to know about him, and do you know what the rumors are? Who he's dating? Sam, please don't follow my front wall. I close the curtains. Okay, so Mizuno is making his Rizin debut. Issa Hosokawa had one fight in that Rizin Bangaichi kickboxing whatever thing, so has fought in Rizin before. If you listen to other shows, they may have said that he never fought in Rizin, but we got the correct information here. So, but yes, making your MMA debut against a guy who's already seems to be doing great in MMA, who's already an accomplished striker, is ready, and who's also tapped out MMA fighters. I don't think this is going to go very well for Hosokawa-san, unfortunately.
Karate Kinoshita, what are you doing, man? Getting tapped out by a kickboxer? That's sad.
But you see, I think the book in this fight. Okay, so the thing is that Hosokawa can still win or can still lose. I don't think that hurts him in any way. It's kind of like if you're breaking down, you lose to an MMA fighter. It's like, oh, you lost to an MMA fighter. You know, that's how it is. Naoki now, if he loses, then that's like, oh, you just lost to a guy.
That's the end.
Yeah, that's like, oh, you're facing a guy who fights 1 minute, 1 round fights or whatever it is and break it down. No, I'm thinking Naoki. I think if Naoki, it's funny because this guy, you're a kickboxing fan. He was never the best striker in like kickboxing, right?
No, I don't think so.
Kind of like generic, like he wasn't. There was nothing special about him in kickboxing. But it's like his striking is better and more powerful in MMA. And he's even said during the press conference, like, I get surprised when I even knock out people in MMA.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe sometimes like the 4 O's really awaken something in people. But it's kind of bland as a kickboxing champion. But now, like what he did in last performance against Kuroi, that was very very entertaining and very impressive.
Like that's like a low key fight of the year. Oh, like and one of the best round ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Naoki's already shown he's good at grappling. He's got some good submission defense. Naoki should win this. Like, if for some reason Hosokawa is starching him on the feet, which I still don't even see that happening, Naoki can just grapple if he needs to win this fight.
Yeah, no, but the only chance would be just Naoki wanting to show levels on the feet, getting comfortable, and just Hosokawa hitting a counter, and just because he did that a bit while it was against breaking down guys, so it's worse what it was. But he has the capacity to do it, but it's like 1 in 1,000 chance. So no, Naoki all the way, and very entertaining walkout too.
Oh yeah, with like the Joker mask. No, not Joker mask. Whatever the mask. Thing.
Yeah, the mask and the like dancing stuff. Yeah,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Great edition.
Now let's see what our friend ChatGPT says. ChatGPT says, they picked Naoki to win, and the confidence in that is 60%. He says, and ChatGPT also says that is one of his strongest picks.
Okay, so very confident.
Yeah, yeah. So let's see, ChatGPT. We're all picking Naoki to win. Who knows? Who knows? But no, Naoki should absolutely win this. By the way, did you see the pre-fight? Oh, so not pre-fight, but the announcement press conference. They were so what happened was that I think it was Hosokawa who was like, why did you have to fight at catch weight? Why are you afraid to fight me at like 145? And then Naoki was like, no, they offered me a catch weight, so I just said yes to it. And I was like, oh. And Hosokawa was like, oh, okay, sorry about that. I thought. By the way, I love the chat. We got a side thing here of T-san and Super Anime King talking about how great Suwa City is, and I gotta tell you, Suwa City is a great under the radar city. That if you ever go to Japan, please go to that. It's a great city. Rural city. Yeah. Okay, so this is the one I am.
Conflicted.
I'm a little bit. Yeah, no, I think this fight will be great. I think it's gonna be good. Joe Hiramoto versus. Apparently, it's pronounced Jolie. That's how he pronounces it, but spelled Jolly and every. It's like Rizin and Rizin. Like it's pronounced Rizin, but then Patchy Mix will say like Riz. Patchy Mix actually at the press conference, he said it both. He said he was saying Rizin and he was saying Risen. Like everybody at least chooses like one way to say it. Like Pettis, Sergio Pettis was saying Risen. Cafaro saying Risen. Patchy Mix was going back and forth, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, pick one.
Yeah, it's still not completely in yet. That's why.
Be consistently wrong or consistently right is what I say. Is what I say. But yeah,
Jolie. Maki said Risen, isn't it?
Who's that? Sorry.
Maki, AJ Maki. I think he said Risen.
Oh, AJ, yeah, he said Risen, but he's still he just says Risen. But Patchy Mix was saying Risen, okay. And he was saying Risen, and I'm just like, bro, no, what are you doing? Pick one. Just pick one. Yeah. Joe Hiramoto, Jolie. This will be Jolie, aka the entertainment fighter, as Bara has branded him. So I guess this will be his first real MMA fight. Listen, Kenshin Kodama and Catfish. Listen, Catfish maybe a little bit, but listen, if Kenshin Kodama, come on, like what are we doing? Yeah.
No, even Catfish, like the Umeno loss aged pretty bad.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Joe Hiramoto, probably the best fighter to come out of Black Rose at this point. The only guy who's out of Black Rose who is fighting right now. Like he's 2 fights already this year. Ren only has 1 coming up. The boxing fight doesn't count in my opinion.
Yeah.
Shinosuke was supposedly gonna fight and then got injured.
Thankfully.
Thankfully, yeah. Gave Phoenix character an opportunity to come in. So Jolly has been just subbing kickboxers, and I don't feel like he can do that to Joe Hiramoto. I don't feel like he'll be able to do that easily. I point to the Tomozawa fight. Joe was able to survive that. No, I'm sorry. It was Tomozawa. Sorry. Never mind. Forget it. Forget what I was about to say. But yes, no. Hiramoto has shown. I feel like he is getting better with every fight that we're seeing. He's consistently upping the game a little bit. I don't know if could he knock out Jolly? I think. I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard. I was trying to pinpoint like how one could finish the other, and I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this fight will go to decision. I think this could turn into a brawl. This fight, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Well, I think it can really be because I mean Jolly has they said is from the Empo team, so he got like good stand up, even though we didn't see it really in Rizin yet. But I think that Hiramoto, well, it's a bit of a cringe thing to say, but he got the dog in him, you know?
Yeah.
Like if it's going to turn into a brawl, into a grueling fight, into an excruciating fight, or they're just like exchanging blows, I think Joe really can get like the upper hand in this kind of battle. And I think I can see like late TKO, like just Joe swarming Jolie attempting like a takedown and getting kneed in the face, and then TKO via soccer kick, something like that. Because
Now, sorry, I apologize. This is my dumb American ears. Are you saying Joe or Jolly? Joe, because I'm hearing both. I hear both.
Ah, yeah, sorry. No, Joe can TKO Jolly, I think.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Um, by the way, Sam, thank you for the correction. It was the opposite. It was Naoki who got accepted Hosokawa. So, but they mended fences at the press conference, and also said that Joe is the most hard I've seen of a nepo baby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
no.
forget that Taisei too. Taisei. He's got heart.
Oh yes, yeah. Um, Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, I remember seeing the thing for that. Jolly was knocked out brutally in BD by Tomizawa. And Boondog, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Yes, let's go. Pump for this card, man. So yeah, listen. I think this. Listen, Jolly. He's got Fire's Flow. He's got Takao Ueda, and apparently during the press conference, they also apparently the guy who works with the main MMA fighters, Tisan. You can maybe confirm this or not. Apparently, it's a former MMA fighter named Hayato Suzuki. If you remember him from One, he like retired in 2020 due to a brain injury. Apparently, he's the guy who trains a lot of the guys in Fighters Flow.
In Fighters Flow? Yeah.
Yeah. But listen, I love Fires Flow. My favorite team.
Yeah.
But I have to go with Joe on this, man. I feel like Joe is, I think, despite his incredibly baby face that he has, I think he's slowly becoming a more dangerous and much more well-rounded ish fighter, I'll say.
Yeah.
He won't be winning ADCC at any point, but I think right now I think he's shown a lot of growth since his first MMA match. We saw what happened with the recent Amayama fight, and he came back. He was able to come back and successfully get a good submission win and revenge match as well.
Yeah.
Even though he lost against Tomizawa, it was still a valiant effort as well that he had against Tomizawa as well. And he's really has shown like a bunch of growth in his MMA. Yeah, I see. I don't know if he can. It's weird because Hiramoto's clearly. I think he has what do you call it? Like not. I don't feel like he has knockout power, but he has like
Swarming
like,
power.
Yeah, he's like what do you call it? The kind of like knock you silly power, if that makes sense. It's not
Yeah,
exactly
I think I see what you mean.
Yeah, not like clean KO, Mark Hunt walk off type power, but he has enough to make you like wobbly, send you to the
Get the
ground.
referee to
TKO
stop
power.
it.
That's a
Yeah.
TKO power kind of. So yeah, I have to go with Joe Hiramoto. By the way, unless I'm crazy, I swear to God, I feel like every time I see his name, it's spelled either JOE or JO, and it's driving me crazy. Let's see. ChatGPT, what do you say? ChatGPT is picking Jolly.
Oh.
And ChatGPT says the biggest upset spot for me is Jolly over Hiramoto. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So, good
I
for
think-
you. Go ahead.
Well, just a little silly thing to add, but I think that Jolie without his facial hair looks absolutely nightmare fuel. So I think that
Yeah.
without his goatee, I think he doesn't stand
Yeah.
a chance against Hiramoto. He's gonna lose all his power.
He's like 30. He's 30 years old.
Yeah,
He
he's
is
got
30.
like 6 kids or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was talking about his kids during the press conference. Yeah. I am like he's basically a salary man at this point without the salary job. That's the life that he lives. By the way, also Rising Confessions, one of my favorite segments ever was when they interviewed. They kind of like did like I'm not breaking down, but
Fighters through and back rows. Yeah,
Yes.
this
Oh,
was
I love it.
hilarious.
They're like calling them the tennis club. They're
the
like,
soft, the soft tennis club, like.
yes, they're like the tennis club. We're like, they're like, high fiving each other. And then they have like Fire's Flow, like saying, these guys talk so much shit, but they never fight. It's really, it's like, I want to
really
see.
on points.
Oh yeah, I want Shingo Hafid. I know you'll watch this or listen to this sometime. I want you guys to book an entire. I want not entire. I want to see 4 or 5 fights of just not breaking. I keep on saying breaking down. Fire's Flow versus um
Black
Black Rose
Rose.
guys. Yes. I want yes, the soft tennis club. Sam says, "Yeah, I want to see like there's the guy who's Juki who's in Juki I think Juki who's in Deep now. I think he's 1-0 in Deep, but he's a Black Rose guy. He's a Ren guy. See Ren in his quarter. You could put him against Naoki at some point for featherweight. I don't know if they would ever do Ren versus Naoki. They probably I don't that probably wouldn't happen. You got oh god, I'm just thinking of all the fight possible. It would make such good video.
Yeah.
Such a good video for confessions. Just to see these guys. Oh, it's so great. It's so great. By the way, as well, oh, I forgot to mention as well, they did a preparation on Hosokawa. And usually when they do a preparation video for you, you wind up losing. That's usually what happens.
Yeah, but I think it's too much thing, against Hosokawa. Like at one point, it's gonna like nullify each other, and it's not gonna end up winning.
Oh, Sam, yes, favorite team is Strapple. They're my second favorite team. I'll say that Strapple's my second favorite team. And Tisan, yeah, Hayato Suzuki is currently the coach at Fire. So he was retired by a brain tumor, and he was fighting in one, and needed to retire before a championship fight. He was in the Brave Gym while he was in fighting in one. Okay, gotcha. So we're picking Joe Hiramoto probably to win this decisively, right? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. Who do we have next? It is Joji Goto, Azizbek, Temirov. So I mean, we got Temirov, who unfortunately sent Fukuda to the Shadow Zone, disappointingly.
Yeah, it's so sad.
But listen, hey, whatever they're feeding them in Uzbekistan, listen, it's showing. Listen, I'll give the guy credit. 100% KO rate. Very rare. Very rare. And to knock out a guy like Fukuda as well, which I didn't think was going to happen. Hey, listen, good on him for that. Joji Goto returning after his loss to Danny Sabatel, where Danny Sabatel just laid on him for 3 rounds.
Yeah, this was disappointing.
Yeah, very disappointing. I believe that Goto was at Tribe. I believe he's at Tribe now.
Yeah. He's...
Getting yelled at by Rio Chonen, which is always entertaining. Yes, Tribe Tokyo.
Apparently, he's very good at imitating his his colleagues.
Didn't he do also the Hagiwara impression? He also did like the spot on Hagiwara impression. Hey, listen,
the Akimoto and Aoki impression also was
very
funny.
Oh yeah. I also have a theory about people who train with Aoki at the end. We'll get to that when we get to Kyoma.
Ooh.
I have a theory. Not so
a bit
good
of
theory.
teasing.
But yeah, Goto. I would definitely say there's a more well-rounded fighter between him and Temirov.
Yeah.
Good striking, good-ish grappling, at least grappling defense, I'll say. As we saw in the Kashimura fight. You might think that Uzbekistan, that Temirov, he would be a grappling guy, but he's not. He just throws.
He just blockade wrestling.
Yeah, he just throws wide. He just throws wide with his little tiny body and his little tiny T-Rex arms. It's kind of cute and adorable. It's not like the Gustavo Ballard or whatever that guy is. The guy who's like 4'11", the guy from One. Remember him? He was like 4'11".
Oh yeah,
Gustavo Ballard. I think the Cuban guy. I think he's from Cuba. Yeah. He's not as short as that guy, but he looks. He is a short king. I will put Temirov in the short king category. Short, powerful king.
Midget power.
Yeah. Midget power. I hope that does not get this video banned. But okay, we'll see. I would have to assume that Goto, he's watched the Fukuda fight. He knows, okay, I have to just be wary of this guy's power. But for the most part, it's not pretty technical striking. It's just gonna be wide punches. And dare I say, I think if Goto were to initiate grappling, I think he would out-grapple Temirov, I think.
Yeah, I think he's really got a big chance. I mean, he's the twister guy. So who knows? I think he would be able to take the back, and I think So I'm not sure you can submit him, but at least you can have like some dominant moments on the ground and even on the feet. He got the left hand, very powerful. That was one of the first Rizin fights I saw because it was the first live event I saw. But what he did to like Taishi Nakajima, like the three
Oh
just
yes,
left
yeah.
hooks in a row, that was vicious.
yeah. Sam says, "Oh, Goto has been cross training at Killcliff during this camp. Interesting. Okay, that I didn't know. I didn't see that in his social media. Almost I missed it. But I did not know he was training at Killcliff. I know he's been to Killcliff a few times. Hopefully they did not beat him up too bad there because I've heard that Killcliff they can be very rough with the guests. As I think Suguru Ni and somebody else who got beat up pretty badly at Killcliff. Yes, Zurama King. I think, or if you thought about Gustavo, yeah, he was in the strawweight division. That's the only division that he could possibly be in. Yeah, I mean, as long as Goto is just wary of, wide, just wide, strong punches, I think he can win this easily. I think he can
Yeah,
use the ring as well. If he's got a rope-a-dope, don't forget the rope-a-dope can help, possibly. If he's gotta like clinch, keep him up against the what do you call it, the corner? I think Goto can win this. Keep him at bay. Azizbek is also Goto is much taller than him. Let me double check the height.
I think the advantage was quite significant.
Yes. Okay. 170 centimeters is Temirov, and 172 for Goto. So
Not that big, but yeah.
But also, I feel like Goto. Let me see the reach here. 173 for Goto and 164 for Temirov. So the height, it's not the it will not be the height, but it'll be the reach. And yeah, I think that Goto is is a smart fighter. And I think for this, I think he'll win this. I think he'll outpoint Temirov. I don't think he can finish him. I don't think Temirov's ever been finished actually. So,
No.
yeah. As the rounds go on, the punching power should go down, hopefully. But yeah, I'm picking Goto to win this. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick the same one. I think you can really have maybe not bigger moments, but at least more consistent than Temirov. Just gonna have to be very careful because he's a southpaw as well, like Fukuda. So no straight right to the body, please. I beg you.
Yeah.
But
No straight right to the body. Beware of the uppercut as well.
Yeah. But apart from that, it should be fine. I hope so. But with the Temirov brothers, it's always very difficult to predict.
I would definitely say that not Razabek. How do you pronounce his name again? Oh, how do you pronounce the other Temirov's Razabek?
Ramazan.
Sorry, Razaman. Much more better MMA fighter, I think, than his brother. I think a little bit more well-rounded.
Yeah.
If you saw what he did to Usyk,
Yeah. Hey, new top 10 fighters. 3 former Rizin fighters in the flyweight top 10. Hey,
yeah.
that's pretty good.
ChatGPT, what do you say? You're picking Goto. 60% confidence in that pick. ChatGPT says. Super Anime King. You guys saw the photos of One Samurai 2? Big problems they can't sell out the 3,000 Ulta City Gymnasium.
That was ridiculous, man.
They were giving out. Did you see the flyer? They were giving out free tickets for the show.
Yeah, there was like maybe 200 people in there. Like
200.
Yeah.
I think they had more. I think they had more, but it was maybe 200 paid to actually go there.
Yeah. At least Noiri got his KO. So
oh yes,
happy.
He got by Sasif. I think his name is Mohammed Sasif. The revenge KO for knocking out his not knocking. Well,
oh no, yeah, you're talking about Kaito who got knocked out.
Oh no, yeah, I was talking about
Shasarani.
Kaito. Oh, sorry, I was getting my brain mixed up. We were talking about Kubo and Nori before, and I was like, oh, Nori,
Yeah.
and I got like, yeah. So yeah, no, yeah, Kaito. Oh yeah, that was beautiful.
No, Kaito was sad too.
Yeah, Kaito's one of those anomalies that I just don't get. Like,
Yeah.
why is he so popular?
How was he so good?
How is he so good? How is he so boring? And how is he so popular? Like, it's all three. It's literally all three. He's the king of the. I would put him and Shiro as the king of the extension rounds. Every time I see him in a fight, okay, it's going to extension round all the time. For as long as I've been watching Rise and shootboxing, I don't think one fight has with those guys has not gone to extension rounds. I don't think.
But at least with Shiro, it's most of the time is deserved. But with Kaito, man, like the extra round against was it Sitichai at knockouts? Like
Yes, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
oh yes,
that was sad.
that fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he lost.
D-San says that Rise said that Joji Goto is smart because he is from Hokkaido University. This university is kind of like Japanese Ivy League type. Okay, yes, yes. That's where Goto's from. From North Sapporo, Hokkaido area.
Yeah.
So yes, picking Goto to win. Hopefully, he gets back on the winning side of Rizin, and Juicy Temirov will have a loss to his record. I know. Sam says as soon as they stripped away his shoot pants, he's never been the same. Oh yeah, those are the power of the shoot pants for
The
Kaito.
spats, man.
The spats, yes. Grappler's Delight, maybe? Majima versus Takeda? I put this in the category of fights that I thought already happened. I was like, oh, they're rematching these two, and I was like, oh wait, no, they never fought. I would have thought they would have matched these two up at some point, but whatever. But yeah, Grappler versus Grappler. Judo for Majima. Wrestling for Takeda. Takeda. Oh yeah, I forgot. Coming off that 2-day notice win against Kolesnik. Of all
that was
people.
crazy, man.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, Kolesnik lost so much suck.
And then Majima coming off the submitting Jimmy Gallagher.
Strab animal.
Yeah, the Strab Animal. Sam's favorite fighter. Maybe Gallagher can one day train at Strapple Gym, hopefully. But yeah, this is an interesting fight. I tried to figure out this could be an interesting, fun fight. It could also possibly be a boring fight to some.
Yeah.
If there's a lot of weird, cool grappling, I'm all for it because I'm a grappling nerd. But also, like, I do like whenever like the kickboxers who fight and start grappling do the white belt shit. I'm all excited for that because it's just so ugly and shitty. Problem is these two guys are very technical, so it could be like, oh, interesting pass or interesting sweep, or it could just be one of them holding the other, or just tie clinch or what do you call under overs in the corner for 5 minutes. Anyway, I would definitely say Takeda has more striking prowess for this. The only thing I'm not sure of is Takeda's featherweight run has not been that good really. He's had spotty wins. The Hagiwara win is like that's Hagiwara. He lost to Korea. He lost to the Korean fighter in Rise of Korea.
Minji?
Sorry?
It was Yuk Minji, I think.
I think it was like Hyukmin Kim, Hyukmin Jin. I've lost track of all the fighters from that show, from the Korean fighters from that show. And then I'm trying. The other. I mean, he just had the Kolesnik win, but that was technically at lightweight. That was not at featherweight. Yeah. I mean, I'm edging out Majima simply because I think he's going to be the more, I don't want to say careful is the wrong word, but I feel like he's going to be a lot more technical. He's the type of guy that will he'll wait, and then when he's ready for a takedown, when he's ready to pass, he'll do it. He did that he kind of did that during the Gallagher fight, but also Gallagher jumped like twice, which made it all the more easy for Majima. By the way, just hearing some Dominican music outside because it was Dominican Day Parade. So hopefully I don't get the music copyright strike from the automatic AI from YouTube. Yeah, I think Takeda will probably show the weight cut and all. I think he'll show a strong first round, but I feel like Majima is just going to be a lot more technical and is going to pick his spots, so to speak. Better than Takeda. What do you think? RZ?
Well, I would give Takeda an advantage, I think, because as you said, he's better on the feet, and he's got really the pressure for him. Like he's gonna be the one to push the pace, and I think that he's not gonna be like the Gallagher type to accept Majima's takedown and to just like accept going to the ground and be on the bottom where Majima is very very dangerous. I think he will be able to prevent the takedowns and really making his moments count with his pressure and his clinch work. So I think I would give I would give Takeda the edge in a decision. I think because he's got
Oh my
stamina.
So I love, I love the. So for they got like tail the tape here. For Majima, they have grappling or like ways of grappling, ground control, submissions, takedown techniques. Sorry, man.
That's the blue collar strength right there.
That's the key to winning is being a. I just love that. Just a random thing. Salary man. Yes. Yeah. Let me. I'm just gonna double check Koji Takeda's how he's done at featherweight. I remember because it's funny because remember when Majima first started, he was losing all. He lost he lost two. Then he went on win streak. Then he Vugar kind of screwed him up in their fight. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot it's he fought. I forgot that he fought Shadow Ayev. I forgot about that. Takeda was fed the Shadow Ayev. Yeah, listen. I think Takeda. I think his best chance will probably be to knock him out in the first round. But I think after the first round, I think Majima. I think that's when Majima will probably be will be the strongest if he can get out of the first round, not get knocked out.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Are you picking Majima?
No, I'm staying on Takeda. I think he has the stamina to keep like edging it slightly throughout the rounds.
Now, ChatGPT, what do you say? He says Majima by decision.
Ooh,
Majima by decision. Yeah, I don't think. I don't think. I don't see Majima being able to submit Takeda. I don't think Takeda can sub Majima. I do think Takeda can possibly knock out TKO Majima, but I see that most likely going to a decision win for Majima, and it'll be one for the blacksmiths. I think that's what he is, a blacksmith, I believe. Okay. Oh, we got Takeda lore here from Tisan. Koji Takeda revealed that he smoked 3 boxes a day on his YouTube channel. He has stamina, but he has a problem of breathing after his. I wonder why he has trouble breathing. I mean, okay,
yeah, that's weird, man.
He started smoking since middle or high school. Okay, I know people think like, oh, Sakuraba smoked 3 whatever it was packets a day. That's different. It's different. I don't want to say you could get away with it then. It's a little bit harder now, especially because it's also hot as fuck in Tokyo right now. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just like I just don't get it. I think doesn't Carlos Pratis also like he's a smoker as well. I think I don't get it. Also, like Julie Andrews and like a bunch of famous singers are also smokers, and I just like why the fuck are you doing it? Why the fuck are you doing it? Super Anime King says it's always interesting when you have 2 guys coming off a 2-win streak, especially as these 2 guys are. I'm actually not sure between 2. Yeah, I know. Listen, I can see pathways to victories for both of them. For both these guys, quite honestly. Clown 8843 says, what is it? We need a UFC versus Rizin event in Japan. We'd love to see how UFC fighters are doing in a ring compared to the cage. I personally like the ring MMA way more. You are right about that, sir. What do you think, RZ? Are you ring supremacist or cage propaganda?
Of course, ring, man. Of course.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know. But personally, I'm not a big fan of grappling and of wrestling. Of course, well, I mean, I like it. I can enjoy it when it's active and all. But since I come from like striking background, I'm more sensitive to exchanges on the feet. So having a ring which kind of limits just the lay and pray, I think it's really good. And also like the sprayer rule set, of course.
Sam says cuck cage enjoyers. Sorry, no, cuck Rise and Octagon enjoyers. Remember that. So I decided to combine these two because I don't think we're gonna have much to say on it. We got to the heavyweight slop GP portion of the show. Mikio Ueda versus Edpolo King or Edok. I see his name spelled so many different ways. I see the Edpolo King, King Edpolo, Edok Polo King. We're gonna go just with Edpolo King at this point. And Tsuyoshi Sudario versus Ryo Sakai, the guy who sold out this show, who sold out the 10,000 in Toyota Arena. Did you see that Sudario trained in Brazil for this fight?
Yeah, and he said, "Yeah, I was walking in the streets of Brazil at night in the favelas, and I wasn't afraid." So I think it's coming up on a whole new level, man. He's gonna smoke.
We got walking the streets at night in favela cities level Sudario. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
New mythical fighter, man.
A new mythical fighter. He and his brother are not the smartest cookies in the box. Whenever I hear these two guys speak, I feel like they're getting dumber and I'm getting dumber when they open their mouths.
Yeah, and we can't even understand what they're saying, but we can still feel that they're a bit,
Yes, it says heavyweight goy slop. Well, hold on, Taka Kenshin isn't on this. You can't call it goy slop unless if Taka Kenshin was on, then we could call it heavyweight goy slop. Okay, T-Son says the Rizin X USC is the last mysterious big event if it happens. What do you guys think about a BKFC circular ring in MMA? Super Anime King asks. I remember. Do you remember when you saw the Bellator? Remember, it was Rizin, the Super Rizin show where they did the Bellator show beforehand. Did you see that show?
I wasn't there at that time, but yeah, I think
they had. It was originally the cage. It was in the shape. The ring was the cage for the Bellator portion, and then after when it became the Rizin portion, it became the ring. But it was like they made the ring. But it was like circular in the middle.
Ooh.
If that makes sense. It was like a weird a mutant baby. It was like a mutant baby ring.
The
cool.
knockout ring?
Yeah, almost. But it was cool. It had a cool look to it. That was cool. But I think Sam is right. It's way too small. It works for BKFC, but it wouldn't for it's like you can literally you can jump from one end to the other and in two jumps, maybe one if you're really athletic. It's way too small for an MMA ring, I think. And also it's like 5 or 6 I think ropes. I think it's an absurd number of ropes. While Rizin I think is 4 ropes, I believe, maybe 5.
Yeah, I think that there's quite a gap between each rope.
Yeah. The other thing is also that you kind of does the BKFC ring have corners? Do they have corner or I don't think they do. I think it's just circular, right?
Yeah, circle.
Yeah. So go ahead, RZ.
Yeah, no. I was confunding, but no, yeah, knockout as a corners, but I think no, BKFC doesn't. It's just like a pure circle.
So this is Sudario. Thank you, T-Son, also for giving me the lore on Sudario. Apparently, Sudario trained at the Lotus Club. I never heard of this place. In Sao Paulo. Spent about 2 months there. It's the Santana district. He trained there because there's more heavyweight guys there, and you're not finding that in Japan a lot. Apparently walking around the favelas at night because. Why not?
Because he's that guy.
Yeah. And then apparently also claimed that Ryo Sakai said some nasty things on social media as well. Couldn't find anything about that. Yeah. I think Sudario something I think he just sometimes lies and just makes shit up.
Yeah. Like the Anthony Smith one?
Oh no, that's Taka Kenshin. That's the other one. That's the other one. I mean,
the Anthony Smith and the Johnny Walker at that time.
Oh yeah.
My family.
I thought you said anti-Semitic. That's Taka Kenshin.
Oh really? I didn't know Taka Kenshin said that kind of thing.
He went on some rant about the Holocaust, just randomly on Twitter, just not even prompted. He just went on it just went on the rant about the Holocaust for like no reason. But there's a reason why these guys got kicked out of sumo, and it's not because they're nice guys. I can assure that. Also, they hate each other. Also, during the press conference, Sudario would not say his brother by name. He kept on saying he said he watched the fight between Ryo Sakai and the other guy or like the other person. He would not say Taka Kenshin by name. So I am a little bit disappointed. I kind of would have liked to see two brothers fight in the ring because I don't think that has ever happened in a sanctioned MMA fight. It would be kind of cool, but maybe down the line they can do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then,
Maybe it will happen eventually. I think.
oh
When
yeah.
the two
Yeah.
when the two can make weight.
Well, it's fair. Sudario has always made weight. It's Taka Kenshin who
Yeah.
didn't make weight for whatever reason. And then we got Mikio Ueda, King Edpolo, and Polo King, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on either of these fights?
Well, I would have thought that Ueda and Edpolo would have been the final. I'm a bit surprised to see they're facing each other in the first round. But I think, of course, that's the only interesting fight. Besides, no, Sakai Sudario. I think it will be fun. It will be like a slime out in the first round. Probably be Sudario doing the sliming. But
Unfortunately,
I think, yeah, sadly, Toddman is gonna lose. Yeah. But I think Ueda and Edpolo can be a good fight. And of course, I would give the edge to Edpolo, and I hope he wins. Even though I'm a karate guys, because I mean he got the more potential. But yeah, I think this one is going to be fun.
I'm actually surprised. I thought that like Sudario versus Sakai would have already happened. That's like one of those heavyweight fights where like, did that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it never happened for whatever reason. By the way, isn't it great? Ryo Sakai gets knocked down in the first round. Also gets put in the quarterfinals of this tournament, non-invisible tournament. We'll call it.
I'm fine with it.
I want Sakai to win. I know he probably won't. He'll probably just get knocked down in the first round. But I want him to win. I really just want to see this guy who's like, I think he's right now one of the most likable fighters. If you ever watch him like talk or whatever, he's one of the most likable fighters to come that's like in Rizin. And I'll just say like, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just like I'm an ordinary guy person. I think it's really cool. Like he doesn't take himself too seriously, and but he's also very entertaining in the ring. So I think he's a great guy, and it will be hilarious if you want.
Yeah. I also just he's like out of like okay, we got two sumo brothers who are shitty people. We got Mikio Ueda, who unfortunately he's like hot and cold as a fighter. King Edpolo King, who already has UFC dreams. He's already saying he's going to be UFC heavyweight champion, even though he got taken down by Sakai, almost lost to him. It almost got submitted by him. And I'm trying to think. Shoma Shibisai, I think is always injured. He's always like tearing his leg or something. So he's like whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Shrek Sakini's now like all Roman combat. So he's not even like he's the guy's maybe the most likable guy in heavyweights.
Yeah.
I don't count Sadakin, Jay Wolf, in case if you're wondering.
Imagine Sakai win the whole thing and he ends up like KOing Soldatkin in the first round.
That'd be beautiful. That'd be the greatest thing ever. I would.
Man.
Joe versus Ren. Super Anime King says coming up. I should have said this before. Jolly said that he one day when he wants to move up to face Ren. He said he wants to do that.
Oh, really?
I don't think it'll happen, but good on him for having dreams. Okay. Well, you think that? So here's the thing. I was thinking like Edpolo King, but also like Mikio Ueda. He has to like have seen like first of all, I'm gonna guess that Ueda has the grappling advantage. I don't know if King learned anything while being beat up by Alex Pejea, who is getting ready for the Ciro Gon fight. So he claims that he's a better fighter now. I don't know, man. I watched some sparring footage. It was that. Rise Zone, are you there? Did you freeze? Oh shit! I think you froze, man. Okay. Um. Anyway. Oh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think Ueda is a. I don't know. If Ueda is smart, I have to say that he has to. He would almost have to like do what Sakai did, but not like overextend himself with the grappling. You have to just, you know, almost. I don't want to have to even lay and pray, but he might have to do that. Also, tall as fuck guy. You just kick his legs. That's also, I think, a pathway to victory for Ueda is to just kick his legs. Because I don't see Edpolo King grappling at all. So, God, I'm gonna pick Ueda. I'm gonna pick Ueda to beat Edpolo King in this case. Though it would, it doesn't surprise me if Edpolo King knocks out the guy who lost to TK in his debut MMA match. So here it goes.
Oh,
Back. There you are.
yeah. Sorry.
I thought I don't know what happened. You froze and you just had this you get the same face and I'm like you're not blinking. So either you're like doing a staring contest or you froze.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm
sorry.
picking Ueda and I'm picking Sakai. And then we get
Ueda?
yes, because I think if Ueda's smart, he'll use leg kicks on Edpolo King. I'm also assuming because he's karate, he knows how to measure distance as well. He should have something like an idea of how to measure distance. With a guy as like that. I think they call him like what do they call him in the they call him the powerhouse of the of heavyweight. They gave him like a weird nickname on the
To Edpolo or to Ueda?
to Apollo King. They gave him like this like they're like the monster of the they gave him like a nickname. The Count and Oricon and all those things. And yeah, so I have to go with Ueda. But
Okay.
if Apollo King gets like one shot and like not one shot knocks him out, it can happen. This is the same guy who got knocked out by TK in his retirement fight, so it can happen. But yeah, Ryo Sakai, Ueda.
Oh,
Let's fucking
you're
go,
going
and then
with the hot
Ueda,
cake.
Ueda, Sakai, fucking go as a final of the greatest heavyweight tournament of all time. Jack GPT says, let's see, Edpolo King by KO, 55% confidence in that, and then Sudario by KO, 70% chance that. And he also says the heavyweight fights are inherently volatile, but Sudario has a clearest edge on paper. Current published win probability figures also have Sudario around 73% as well. So,
That's how I would have put it.
I like
think
how
it's
it's
really-
inherently volatile.
Yeah.
Not because they're going to be violent, but because it's terrible.
Yeah.
Rick Allen. Hello, Rick Allen, 9099. We're not in Japan right now.
Sadly.
Yep.
Would have
And
been cool,
we are
but,
not going to the event. We will be watching it. We'll be watching it on our computers or TV screens
Yeah.
as well. So, yeah. Hopefully these will end quickly and we can just... These
Yeah.
won't be painful.
Enjoy the rest.
Yes, enjoy the rest. Yeah, and let's go on to a fight that's gonna be well, you know, it won't. I don't know if it's gonna be a good time for Yuki Ito. In this one,
Yeah.
Yuki
it's
Ito.
gonna- I trust.
Yuki Ito versus Alibek Gadzhammatov. Excuse me. What were you about to say, RZ? Go ahead.
No, I
you have
think
thoughts?
I trust my boy Ito. I mean, Gadzhammatov, of course, well, Dagestani and all, but I think he will not grapple on the get-go. Like against Soya, he only started to wrestle when he started to get hurt. But I think Ito is not gonna let him just get hurt and just end it there. I think Ito is gonna knock him out 1-1. No, I'm
Really?
I'm a bit too excited, but I think that Ito can get the TKO finish like round 2. I think honestly, he may be one of the best strikers in like all of flyweights, even considering like the UFC and other promotions. This, of course, his takedown, his defense is what it is. But I mean, even like
Yamamoto, even if you like take him as a fighter, well, it's not that great, but he's a good wrestler. I mean, he has dreams of Olympics at one point in time,
Hmm.
and Shinryu is the champion. So I think, yeah, I think Yuki Ito can do this.
Rick Allen also has a question. Are you guys into UFC too or nah? I'm passively. I'll watch the big shows or like a title
Yeah, a
fight
bit.
that's like, okay. Like, sorry, you can't get me to watch Gamrot versus Khalid. You know, even though both are great fighters, like
Starfield.
I can't stay home on a Saturday night or I think this was morning. This was a morning show, right? Because it was like somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah. No, but it was in America. It was in the Apex, but it was indeed the morning show. I mean, it
That's
started a
like
bit
okay,
earlier
okay,
than
yeah.
usual.
Yeah, I watch the big shows. Some title fights. I'm trying to think of like I watch Kaya Zakura's fights.
Yeah.
Kyoji Horiguchi, Manel Cape. I'm Joshua Van. Tyra.
Ooh.
I'm picking like all the flyweights at this point. All the flyweights slash bantamweights for this. Yeah, they're probably my favorite. I mean, I did watch Connor Max. Um, it
Yeah.
was whatever.
I hope you were happy with that.
Well, I mean, it's a Paramount Plus subscription, so at least I didn't pay like $90 on ESPN or whatever we had to pay
Oh,
here. I mean,
that was an awful night.
are you a UFC fan? RZ?
Yeah, I think. Well, I'm not gonna be. The issue with UFC is that I'm not implicated in it like I am in Rizin because for most of the fighters, even though I think they're good, I think they can be exciting. I don't really care for them as persons, but I think I watch it a lot, especially when French fighters are on the run. That's why this night was especially terrible, having to watch like Benoit Saint-Denis get slapped by Paddy, and that's 2 minutes after this joke of a main event. But at least Max got the W, so it was fine. But
Hmm.
yeah, no, it was a hard night.
Hmm. Yeah, if it's a show that I'm like not interested, I'll maybe like watch a fight that I may be interested in if I can find it. That's the other thing.
Yeah,
Watching UFC on Paramount Plus is fucking horrid. I cannot. You have to. It's. I think I could probably easily sneak into Fort Knox, then try to find one individual fight that I just want to see from a UFC show. God forbid, you don't watch it live. Good fucking luck, man. Because I don't know where you are, Rick Allen, but we have it on Paramount Plus here. Is it? That's not worldwide, right? I don't think it can't be worldwide, right? Is it Paramount Plus in France as well?
no. Well, in France we have on the channel, but they recently upped their price, and I'm using Unext. Very
Ah,
useful.
you next pilled. Good, good, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, Rick Allen says it's cool how you both have the same exact hairstyle and facial hair. I was too lazy to shave. Usually I shave, but I'm just like I was too fucking tired today. Yeah, yeah. We've
Yeah.
managed to like synchronize our looks. Oh, you're in Canada. Okay. Yeah. So then you have to deal. I think you have Paramount Plus as well, or Fight Network. No, it's not Fight Network, is it? I don't think. Rizin is on the Fight Network, which you can watch on YouTube
Yeah.
through waves. Actually.
Canada got it good, man.
Um, and Boomdog says, "Go Mikio." Thank you. We're not the only. I'm not the only one here going for Mikio. So
No,
you see,
the issue.
see, I see Paramount Plus. I like it. Well, because here's the other thing as well. I have it through Amazon Prime, so I don't have to do the Paramount Plus UI. I like some of the stuff. I like the Beavis and Butthead, the new show that they did, but I don't think it's on anymore. The Halo show was dog shit, absolutely horrid. Um, I'm trying to think what else have I watched. Paramount Plus has some good movies as well because also they have the Showtime. They have Showtime stuff as well. It's cool to go back and look at some Bellator shows as well, which I pretty much which are easier to find than UFC shows if you can believe that. Yeah, it's just the problem is that like trying to just find like anything on it. Um, yeah, it's just that's the one thing. Is just like UFC is like if I want to watch something on it, yeah, I'm going through hell or high water to try to find it. And Rick Allen wants to know if you're sweating bullets every time you go outside because people are baking in Paris.
Well, I'm not in Paris, but yeah, it is very hot currently. I'm in the south actually, which is even worse. Like half of our territory is burning down right now, so we got it was, but yeah, it's okay.
Going back to Ito Alibek. So, did you also see that Alibek had surgery on his neck in December?
Yeah, and I hope Ito can use it to his advantage. I
Apparently,
hope
he
he
was
will.
fighting the last 6 years with like an injured lumbar in his neck. I don't know where that is. I'm not a doctor, but how? Isn't that like
Yeah, that's pretty.
serious?
Yeah, looks like it may be an issue when you're fighting another human being, but
Yeah.
that's impressive. I think that's why he strikes a lot. I mean, of course, he's a standard champion, but
I
I
wonder.
guess
So you wonder if that's why this guy wasn't really Dagestani pilled at this point, where he's just like grapple and then Dagestani handcuff and wrestle, brother, wrestle. You are wrestler, wrestle, bro. So maybe that's why he just didn't do the grappling that much because he
yeah,
can't
he
do
can't, he
it.
physically can't.
But listen, the strike. Listen, he's maybe the one of the best strikers to be like Dagestani, like just like the
Yeah,
Soya. What he did
he's
to
got some good
Soya.
kicks.
Oh yeah, yeah. Um, who knows what the fight would have been with Ogikubo if he did not have the neck issue as well. Could have gone differently. Uh, yeah, I don't know how good on him that he somehow was able to fight, but
And,
I don't know, man. When I hear, I mean, see, here's the thing. So also apparently Ito did like he was like, can we do a gentleman's agreement where you don't like wrestle me?
yeah, I
And
saw
Ali
that.
Beck during the press conference was like, okay, sure. But listen, it's MMA. Who the fuck
I,
knows what's gonna happen?
I hope it will. I really hope it will. I think if it stays standing, we can have a fight of the year contender. Really.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I think Ito is the better striker between the two. But I can't see it. If Ali Beck chooses not to grapple, I'm gonna be like, it will maybe be one of the lowest fight IQ moments
Yeah, clearly.
like in Rizin history. I have to just pick Ali Beck just because while Ito obviously has that great counter striking to his game, I don't if Alibek can just double leg him, single leg him, waist lock takedown, and win that way. I don't. That's how I just see the fight going. I don't see it going any other way, man.
Yeah.
I know it sucks for Ito.
Sadly, me too.
I know,
Ah,
but I mean, listen, you could be right, man. Listen, if that neck is if he's still he had the surgery, he said in December, and then time to recover. I'm assuming he's
that's, that's still fresh.
yeah. I know the same also brought up bring up a good point. Soya had Ali Beck grappling. Can't imagine how
Oh
badly Ito
yeah.
will have him. And is kind of just more like power striker. Ito's got knockout power, but he's got volume power. He's got volume as well.
Yeah. And
And
technique.
his striking is frustrating as well, as we saw with Laramie. Like it was also just like frustrating. He just frustrates you because he's always getting in. It's a very unique talent. Along with being a pachinko addict as well.
Yeah.
No, I have to pick Alibek, man. Unfortunately, I love Ito, but I think Alibek is going to. I think there'll be some striking at first, and then it will be funny though if they do keep to the gentleman's agreement. But I think Alibek's gonna. I think he's gonna get a taste of Ito striking. He's gonna be like, he'll just hear. I'm assuming Khabib is gonna be in his corner, right?
I think
Right.
he was there for his last fight in Rizin, I believe.
Um. Oh, J Wolf, finally! Thank you, man. I've been trash talking the entire time. I was hoping you'd finally come. And he says that Ito Alibek is unofficial #1 contender bout for the winner of Shinryu Laramie. Wouldn't that
Yeah.
make it the official #1 contender? Not unofficial, right? I guess shit can happen.
Yeah,
But
because Ito called out Shinryu, so I
yeah,
think if he wins it will probably happen.
yeah. That
So,
kind of sucks though. That like they already have. So if Ito wins, you kind of like, and then Laramie or Shinryu wins, you have like a rematch already.
yeah,
I'm kind of like, I think there was too many rematches this year in Horizon. I kind of just want to see like new, fresh title matches. So
yeah, I get that.
yeah, I thought he was in. There wasn't. I thought he was in Khabib. I thought Khabib was in his corner one time, unless
Well, at least
unless
He was in the room, that's for sure. He was in the arena.
Okay. Okay, I see. Because I thought. Oh, I'm trying to. I know he was in Rabadanov's corner when they did the Koji Takeda Rabadanov fight in Rizin versus Bellator. I swear to God, I thought Khabib was his corner. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he'll be in his corner this time. But he'll definitely be hearing Wrestle Brother in his hands, in his head, I think. So we got the semifinal, co-main in English.
And no ChatGPT prediction?
Oh yes, sorry, ChatGPT. Oh, sorry, friend, our ChatGPT. What do you say? Says Ito, 65%
Yeah.
confident. Sam says okay. Last time Khabib was in Japan was for Rizin vs Bellator and Gadzhi's tournament. Okay, maybe I just saw some bearded guy and thought it was Khabib, and I was like, oh, it's Khabib. Maybe.
Yeah, they're all Khabibs.
They're all Khabibs. Yes, they're all Khabibs, brother. Would it be funny though if Islam was in his corner? Islam Makhachev just like randomly pops up.
I think that would
Anyway.
be a lot of exposure, so it would be good.
Oh yeah. Shoko Sato, Patchy mix. Did I? Oh, there it is. There it is. Shoko Sato, Patchy mix. Oh, by the way, I highly recommend watching the Patchy mix press conference. Apart from the fact that he calls it Rizin and Rizin, alternating between the two. I think it's a really good. Also, Patchy mix is cutting weight during the actual press conference, and I noticed this. So he has a cup, and I hear he's like drinking it, and then I hear chewing, and it's like crunching,
Oof.
and it's ice. I figured out that it's ice that he's chewing. He's doing the weight cutting thing where you chew ice to like not get hungry. So I don't know, man. Going back to 135
Yeah,
after
that's gonna
all
be
that,
rough.
he's probably not enjoying it. Though he did say that the humid weather in Tokyo was making it easy to cut weight. But still, man, this guy missed weight once before. I have a big bold prediction. I don't think he makes weight.
Oh, that's real chance. But
I-
how traumatized you have to be to go back to bantamweight after all of this, just
I
because
know.
you ate a shot from Kyoma Akimoto? I mean, that tells you something about Akimoto power and speed.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's I really. So here's the thing. I'm kind of torn because I have Patchy Mix in my in the Rizin Fantasy League. I bet like the house on him.
Ooh.
So naturally, you may think, oh, I think he's gonna win. Well, I have to go by how Patchy has looked in these last few fights. Sato in his last fight destroyed John Sweeney, an LFA champion. Just
that was bad.
fucking steamrolled him. And with the I don't know, Patchy Mix in his last fight, horrid, absolutely horrid. Like was a mannequin. Looked like he couldn't move. He looked like he had a lumbar injury, and he just couldn't move. And I just couldn't. I couldn't. Yeah, I thought we were gonna get like a nice refreshed Patchy Mix. Apparently, in the Rizin Confessions, they said that Patchy Mix he took the fight because he was gonna put his daughter who has special needs through like a school or something.
Yeah,
So-
underestimated Akimoto.
That is, I think he also underestimated Kyoma as well. Shot for some horrible takedowns. I rewatched the fight and like, oh my god, like those takedowns were like, I know I'm not gonna say that my takedowns are good, but my takedowns are better than that. And I just I don't know. Patchy Mix, I was on the Patchy Mix train the first time I saw this guy in Bellator. I was there when he lost to Juan Archuleta, but it wasn't a bad loss. He gassed in the first round trying to go for the finish. And then he was dominating guys after that. He what he did to Magomedov, and then Rafion Stotts, and then others. Comes to UFC, whatever.
Yeah.
2 bad fights. One that he may have won, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, I thought he won that against Weakless.
But and then like if you had, I can't tell people that this guy was a dominant champion at one point and then be like, oh, but look at how he fights now. Like unless this fight winds up being different. Like this fight will be the one that tells me if I should think differently about his future fights. But I have to go by what I've seen so far. I think Shoko Sato, I don't think he's gonna finish Patchy. if he finishes Patchy, then I think Patchy might be just if he like knocks him out first round. This might be it might be over for Patchy. It might just I don't want to say call quits, but might be time to just change it up. But I'm thinking Sato. I'm picking Sato to win. I'm think Sato's going to. I think from what I see, I think Sato is going to beat him on the feet. I don't even know if Patchy Mix can even grapple Sato. Even Sabatello had trouble grappling Sato. And Sato was able to get up very easily and even got some soccer kicks in. That's for you, J Wolf. So, yeah. I think Sato is going to easily beat Patchy Mix from what I've seen of Patchy the past. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think Mix's only shot is really to submit Sato. And well, the last time Sato got submitted was in like 2012.
Oh yeah,
and I think
he decided I'm going to lose by decision after that. He's like, okay, I'm tired of being finished. I'm just going to lose by decision from now on.
And almost only wins by decision as well. But I mean, yeah, he had the last performance. But yeah, no, I think Sato take his. I don't think he finishes him, but I think that he will have the most memorable moments by a mile. Maybe sometimes there may be like a few like minutes where Patchy has him on the ground and holding him down. But I think I don't think that Mix at least currently has the top control that Sabatello does, and Sato was able to get up, as you said, against Sabatello. So no, I think that's Mix and is losing, and I think with some serious bruises because I mean Sato he got the technical striking, man, the Professor Finesse.
Yeah. Also, Sato also said this as well. He said he's having Sarah from Deep Jewels in his corner because she speaks English. So she's gonna be listening to the corner of Patchy. She's gonna be listening to Eric Nixick. She's gonna be hearing what Eric Nixick is yelling at Patchy. I'm assuming it's gonna be Nixick in the corner and I don't know who else for Patchy though. No. I think you hit the nail on the head, man. Like if Sabatello was struggling to take down Sato, I don't see what Mix can do to take down Sato.
Mm-hmm.
Nixick doesn't travel to Japan. Who's in Abaja's corner then? Was he in Abaja's corner when he came? J Wolf says Patchy Mix via his patented backpack technique for 3 rounds like he did to Koji. In fairness, though, he had a significant size advantage against Koji.
Yeah.
Significant. I can't, and I don't see Sato. I can't see Sato being backpacked like that at all. Sam says it was roller ranking extreme guys. I'm assuming I don't know them by name. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. We got some more. Super Anime King says if Mix can't beat Sato, he truly is done. Okay, so I'll say this: if he gets knocked out or submitted, dominated for 3 rounds, or if it's like a shitty split decision, I think then unless Mix dominates all 3 rounds, finishes them, or is just fucking lighting him up, then it might be over for Mix at this point. Andre Reynolds went to the Hiroshima show, had a great time there. Hopefully they'll come back to Hiroshima next year and you can go again. For Rizin 54 photo shoot, he says Karumi asked Patchy Mix how many kilograms has he left to lose, and Patchy Mix did not give a number, just said he plans to make weight. I think he's gonna miss weight, man. I don't know, the way that he was chewing ice at the press conference. I don't know, and then it's hard to go from featherweight to bantamweight, especially with a guy of his size at his age. And that's how I see it. If he makes weight, great. But if he doesn't make weight, I'll be like, oh, well.
Yeah.
I figured.
But what do you think if happens is like miss weight and then lose badly to Sato? Like what's Rizin going to do with him?
If he misses weight and loses, I think he said he has 3 fights with Rizin. I think that's what he said on his contract. If he does, then they maybe give him his 1 fight. Or maybe they don't even give it to him. They just tell him they just say, "Hey, fuck off." No, I don't think they'll do that.
Yeah, maybe build Tatsuya Ando back or something like that.
Yeah. Or you know what? You tell him go up the featherweight and you can face Kleber assuming Sunday loses. I think that. Oh, you know what? Here's the thing. That I say this all the time. The mix that we saw that faced Akimoto, I think Hagiwara could have beaten that mix that we saw. So if we get the same mix on this fight as that mix, you feed him the Hagiwara. Hagiwara gets a win over a Bellator champion. Boom, there, Hagiwara revamped.
Hagiwara having mix in his record would be absolutely.
Oh god, imagine that! You just see like losses to like all these non-Wikipedia guys and like Patchy mix win knockout first round. Like wow. Sam says, "Will we see Patchy in Deep before it's all said and done?" I don't know. I think we're gonna see Jose Torres in Deep first, and then maybe Patchy. Free agent, by the way. Free agent. Super Anime King says, "I see this as a comeback fight for mixed, especially since he's going back to bantamweight." We'll see. We'll see. Super Anime King also had a question for you, RZ. You follow Aries FC. There was one guy at PFL New York. I think it was Mustafa. I think his name was Mustafa.
Yeah.
Or thing.
Diakate.
Mustafa Daiki. And is he Aries light heavyweight champion?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a very big follower of RSFC. I follow some names of fighters that I already liked, like Axel Sola and Noah Guignon that is also UFC bound now. But yeah, Diakate looked great, and I really hope a good thing for him. He's really entertaining. Was inside the cage and outside, he has a bit of a mystique around him. So I think it's a really great guy to follow. But yeah, sadly, I think RSFC days of glory are over. Like right now, the organization is completely crumbling. It's becoming bad. But yeah, it had its time.
My favorite French fighter is Cedric Doumbé.
Ooh, that's an
I don't think he's fighting
right
anymore,
there.
though. He's just doing reality shows now, right? He's like doing Netflix or something.
No. Yeah, he's gonna do a Netflix show, like some thought on like the Ultimate Fighter type of show on Netflix among French amateurs. But no, Mets.
Well, I take it back. Right now, Rick Allen, if you're still here, Saladin Parnasse. That's the fight I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to his. Fight.
That's gonna be a big debut, man.
Yeah,
but I really think he take it.
He's gonna murder Dan Hooker. I think. Dan Hooker Dan Hooker's the guy that they feed to guys when they like want someone to get like a big win. I think Dan Hooker was fed to Chandler in his first fight. I think it was.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be. I'm assuming it's So Parnasse is gonna be fighting at lightweight then. Okay. So he's not doing featherweights. Okay. So
no Razabali matchup.
Yeah. No Razabali matchup, J Wolf.
Maybe one day for the double champ status. Maybe we don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe for UFC they'll do it in the Lion Arena, wherever they call it in France. Okay, main event, great main event. Akimoto, Kleber. This is a tough one, man. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read ChatGPT. ChatGPT says mixed by decision, 55% confidence.
Ooh.
So. ChatGPT going against the grain. Okay.
Yeah, take him some risk. You'll have to see it.
Yeah, Akimoto, Kleber. I had to tell my Aoki theory. So, Kyoma's been training with Akimoto. Who have we seen? Sorry.
Aoki, you mean?
Yeah, sorry. Aoki's Shinya Aoki. So, who has trained with Shinya Aoki lately? Jinosuke Kashimura. Shunto Nomura, Yusuke Yachi.
Goto.
I'm trying to go through my brain right now. I know I think there's one more I'm missing, but those are the ones. Now,
I think Joji Goto trained under him too before the
Joji Goto as well. Okay. What have we seen about all these guys? They're all losing. They're all losing their big matches.
Nah, don't say that.
So, I know that Shinya Aoki, I know he's like the grappling god in Japan, and I don't know, he's like Chael Sonnen, he just says shit for the sake of saying shit. I think if Akimoto loses, I think people gotta stop training with Aoki, because clearly in the case of Shunta Nomura, he just apparently he tore his entire leg. So that's why I'm considering that bad luck. And we'll see how he does against Satoshi.
Oh yeah, I'm scared now. But
Yeah.
imagine like Kyoma trains with Aoki, he loses, and then Aoki beats Mikuru. Like
Oh man, like
Aoki like bringing the whole Asakura economic cycle down by
oh
himself.
yeah,
That would be
You want
crazy.
Ryzen to die? That's how Ryzen dies. Like right then and there. Like that will be the elite X. That will be that'll be the Seth Petrozelli Kimbo Slice moment for Ryzen if that happens, man. If
Yeah, I hope not.
yeah, Sam, you're right. No, like I said, he isn't losing. He had just snapped his ligaments. You know that's still not good as well because we lost a year of this guy. By the way, also as well, randomly just like popping up. Shota Nomura was like, I think he was at American Top Team. Then he was also training with Shoko Sato. He's just like he's randomly popping up at like every Rise's convention video. He's like in like some gym, and this guy's like, I don't know how he's teleporting to everywhere, but he's just like
Yeah,
training everywhere.
he's getting some screen time.
Yeah. Yeah, Super Anime King. He's also I think he's still miffed about how he lost his last fight by
Yeah, Tubaki.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
But now
he's
he
kind of like at MMA's bullshit. Sorry, go ahead. Or is
now
he?
he's like at 122 kilos,
Oh,
like 220 pounds, something like that. Like he's really took on a lot of weight. So
really?
he got some injuries, and you don't know really if you want to pursue MMA. So I think, yeah, we can say that it's over. But he's more of a clown now than a fighter in France.
Gotcha. Okay. Um. So with this, okay. So did you see that like Kyoma Akimoto said that like Kleber can't touch me or whatever? He was like saying like he was doing the If you remember Daniel Cormier, like said that like remember he fought that guy Patrick Cummings,
Oh
and
no,
it was
I
a
don't do.
okay. So this guy, this is when DC was like running through everybody. So they just found a guy. He was working at Starbucks, I think, at the time, and he claimed that he beat DC in like training and sparring, and DC was like, this guy is like nothing. He can't do anything to me. And then like he got like one punch in during the actual fight, and then DC just mowed right through him. And DC after the post fight, or right after Joe Rogan gets in the thing, was like, I was mad this guy got one punch on me. And so like this whole fight is like,
Yeah, that's
Blackbo saying that Kleber can't strike with him and all that, and Kleber saying if I touch him, he's gonna get submitted. So yeah, man, we got this is pure striker versus grappler.
yeah. No,
What do you
but
think, Dan? I don't want to give my pick yet. I want to hear yours first.
there's a lot of things that happen in the gym, in the training room, and you think you're superior to some other guys, but we had some guy like that in France. His name was Kevin Jousset, and he had a lot of hype because he was training with Israel Adesanya, and Adesanya said in some interview like, "Yeah, this guy is better than me. He's kicking me ass in sparring and all, to hype it up." And
Oh,
behind that, he ended up losing to like Brian Battle and all, and got cut. So yeah, that's a bit sad. But coming back to this fight, I think no, it's hard because I think Kleber said something very interesting. That it's all about the momentum. When Akimoto won a close decision, a hard fought decision with Takagi, everyone was saying, well, at least that's what he said because I wasn't there at the time. I don't know how the public reacted. But apparently, everyone was like, "Yeah, Akimoto is not really that guy. He's not that good." But now that it's finished mix, everyone is like, "Yeah, he's the future. He's gonna be that guy." So I think if you take the entirety of their respective careers, Akimoto is not gonna end him as easily as a lot of people seem to think. So I think it will be a hard fought victory, kind of like against Asakura. Like he will have to kind of scramble out of some bad positions, but in the end, I think he will get the victory. Maybe by late finish. I think he finishes him.
Mr. Ohio on the Ryzen report had a great pinpoint of how Akimoto wins. He said he has to keep backing Kleber up, and that's how Kleber loses, and that's how he's lost most of his fights when it comes to strikers like Pitbull. You either get him to not move, or you get him back up, or if he shoots for just like a panic takedown, and then you just stand him back up, kick him, or kick him while he's down, and then yeah. If you go try to go to ground for him like Vugar tried, then you're gonna lose. And now I know he didn't finish Vugar, but
And you're gonna
yeah,
hear Vao Pega in your ear for like 3 minutes straight, and you're gonna
yeah.
tore your
Oh yeah,
your hearing.
hilarious fight by the way. That fight was hilarious. I love that fight so much.
That's just so funny.
That I would hope that's how Majima Takeda will be, but I know it's probably not gonna be like goofy like that.
No.
So, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. RZ.
Yeah, no, it's just funny because Resin TV posted like the summary of Kleber career in Resin, and it's all just him like screaming stuff in Brazilians while he's submitting people. That's
Yeah.
a funny guy.
I wanna, man, like if Kleber beat him, it would do so much for him. But again, there is a blueprint to beat Kleber, and it's just like, okay, J Wolf, okay, yeah, J Wolf. I watched the Rizin Report. You guys actually watch the shows. That's why I like you guys because you actually watch them and you actually know what's going on. You're not watching highlights or reels or whatever. Kleber, you say that Kleber's shit is cracked by Steamroller Shadolayev. But Prince Akimoto got so like, but Shadolayev, I don't know if it's not. I don't think Kleber has a bad chin. At least he didn't even get cracked in the chin. He got cracked in the temple, with that overhand, from Shadolayev, and that would just put down anybody, from the steamroller. Kleber has never really had a bad chin. Pitbull couldn't even knock him out.
I think
Hagiwara couldn't. So
Kleber has been dropped, but I think it's very resilient. Like they say, there's always like the life in his eyes, and he's always you can just throw yourself in his guard and expect to like just take care of him via guard and pound because us is gonna submit you or get a hold of you. So he's a very tough guy to finish.
Chihiro couldn't knock him out. Mikuru couldn't knock him out. He's only been finished like twice as well. So Gamrot couldn't finish him in the KSW. So yeah, he's very resilient, like you said. And in his one shoot boxing match, he didn't get knocked out as well. I think but going back to like the pick as well. Listen, I love Kleber. As soon as he gets down on the ground, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna see what crazy shit Kleber's gonna do. But no, there's a pathway to beat him. We've seen that with Kanehara, Gamrot before, like I said. Give me Pitbull. And Chihiro came pretty close, almost close the second time, as well. So yeah, and here's the thing: Akimoto has such great fight IQ. I can't see this guy going to the ground at all. He's not dumb like that. He's
very careful.
Yeah, and not like I don't know how to say it, but pussy careful. He's careful to not put himself in really dumb positions. I think he's learned and if he learned a lot from that Matoya fight, if he's come back from that, I know that was a different weight class as well. Yeah, I have to go with Akimoto by this. I think Akimoto is going to keep Kleber backing up. He's going to keep striking. He's going to keep pounding his face. Don't know if we'll get any leg kicks. Might get some body shots. Kleber will do his pancake down. Yep. Oh yes, yeah. We'll get Kleber's pancake takedowns. Maybe he'll try to jump guard at least. He'll jump guard at least once. That should be part of the Rizin drinking game. How many times Kleber jumps guard? But I don't see Kyoma staying there as well. If Kleber tries to strike, I think Akimoto will keep him at bay. I think Akimoto is going to win this. I think he's gonna win all 3 rounds. Do you think the same thing, RZ?
Yeah, I think he can even find a late finish, maybe like not a flush knockout, but like against Patchy, like a TKO, maybe via soccer kicks or.
Yeah, and in fairness, that fight could have been stopped in that first round. It was like right near the bell, they could have stopped in the first round. It would have been a bad stoppage, in my opinion. Sam says, "Volpegar, Volpegar." Super Anime King says, "I think Kyoma is too much of on an absolute rise right now, but that I don't think that Kleber will be able to beat him. It's crazy how much this kid is improving. I can see Kleber taking him to a decision though. If Akimoto gets injured somehow and he can't defend takedowns, yeah, maybe. And Kleber can't submit him by then, yeah, that's the only way I can see that. But as far as I know, he seems to be healthy. He looked fine though at the press conference, so I think he's coming in 100%. T-san says that Kleber's jiu-jitsu uniform in the Rise Confession surprises black belts written in kanji. He wrote Koike. Koike Ryu, which means dragon. But Kleber does not mean dragon at all. Okay. Maybe he's just calling himself the dragon. Though they call him the jiu-jitsu demon, I think.
Yeah, the demon god of jiu-jitsu.
Demon god of jiu-jitsu, yeah. But listen, man, listen, this is a tough. I think on paper it's a dangerous fight. I feel like still, Kleber can still get that finish. He always has his ways. But it's a fight that I think Akimoto needs to have, win or lose. I think.
Yeah.
Can't be facing strikers throughout your entire career. You gotta face, we saw with the Montoya fight where that obviously his deficiency was in grappling, and now he's facing probably the best grappler in Rise and Featherweight, and it's an absolutely, it's a blast of a fight to make. I'm so happy. I am so happy that this fight's happening, man. Let's talk about fights that you're looking forward to. What are 3 fights you're looking forward to on this card? Good sir, Mr. Zone. Senor,
I think
Mr. Zone.
top 1 would be Yuki, of course, against Gadzhammatov. Top 2, I would put the main events, Akimoto against Koike. And number 3, I would say Goto versus Temirov. It's more about like my personal likeness of the fighters than really how much fun I'm expecting it to be.
Gotcha. Easily for me, main event number 1. I'm gonna say number 2, Sato Patchy. I want to see if everything seems to be going well. He makes weight. If we get the Patchy of old, I'm gonna be so. That's what I'm intrigued to see. I'm also intrigued to see where Sato is right now. Do we have a more bloodthirsty Sato? Did his father's words get to him where he said, "Oh, you're a boring fighter. Why do you play on bottom?" And like maybe that finally triggered this animalistic. Also, by the way, as well,
Evilness.
yes. If we get apparently was it blonde Sato might be a new mythical fighter as well. Blonde but bald looking Sato, because I remember when he had the fight with Sweeney, he came out. I thought he was bald, but no, he dyed his hair blonde. So maybe
I don't get why he just don't shave his hair at all. Like he's just trying to look bald by having his hair blonde.
He's got too much pride, man. He's got to last. He's got to make it last for as long as he can.
Yeah, like man.
And then for number 3, what should I choose? I'm gonna say Majima Takeda. I am hoping that this is an exciting grappling match.
Yeah,
but I can also understand if it sucks and it's boring. But I'm praying that we're gonna get cool grappling shit in this. We're gonna get black belt level grappling in this. It's gonna be like a striking fight, and like 10 punches are thrown like the entire fight or something. It'll be like one of those fights. It'll be like Francis Ngannou, and Derek Lewis. T-san says Hinatori defeated Ryosuke Honda, who defeated Yuki Ito, who defeated Tony Laramie, and then Montoya. Oh, hold on. Hinatori defeated Honda. And then Honda defeated Ito. Ito defeated Laramie. Laramie defeated Montoya. Montoya is Hinotori. We got some MMA math going on here, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess we got some time. Let's do a Q&A portion. Anybody's got just bullshitting questions or whatever? Anybody wants any shit to talk about? Did you watch the One Show, by the way? Did you watch One Samurai?
Yeah. I watched. I didn't watch it live, but I catched up with it, and it was really saved by the main event, because otherwise it was not really funny. Like I had my hopes in some younger guys, like I don't know if you saw it, but Ranma, which got like TKO'd because he was like kneed in the nuts like 4 times, and Olivier Coste did absolutely nothing as always. Like that's the worst. He's my Frenchman, but like he's gonna get his head out of his ass sometimes.
J Wolf says Majima Takeda's Grappler's Delight. I didn't mention it. It can be a Grappler's Delight. Hopefully it is. Other players as well. Do you think they'll make what announcements do you think they'll do during intermission? Think they'll make some Super Ryzen 5 stuff or maybe matches
Oh,
for Nagasaki Chiba?
I hope so. I think it's more probable to have like announcements for Nagasaki, but I don't know. I can smell something like no last minute call. Oh, finally, Agiwara is gonna step in to at Super Horizon 5 against like I don't know. I don't know against whom they can put it, but I don't know why. I smell that they're gonna put it in, even if he lost to Doudbeck. They just love him too much.
By the way, as well, if we have to read ChatGPT, ChatGPT says Akimoto by decision, 60% confidence in that. And that is also one of the strongest picks according to ChatGPT. For his strongest picks as well. I think so. I'm trying to see. So they've announced 2, 4, 6, 8 fights, and then Usami has his fight.
Oh,
Mason Usami that they're gonna announce. They'll probably what do you call it? They're gonna probably I would assume they're gonna announce his fight, maybe then, unless
yeah, maybe.
yeah,
But
because yeah, go ahead.
yeah, from what I saw on X, a lot of people were not overjoyed by this, and that's the least I can say. Like even though I thought
Uh,
that Usami was pretty like well liked, people said like, yeah, this is MMA. We don't need some kickboxing in here. But well, it's Saku's friend, so of course.
I'm surprised. Well, I know that I know. Remember, Show Patrick. He remember like he went after his last fight. He like gave the finger to the audience, and it's like,
Yeah, after
bro,
the
isn't that
Saika
isn't that
lost.
your hometown? Isn't that your home like or home area? Because I think they're from the Kansai region. I believe. I believe they're Osaka guys. I
Yeah,
think that's where
well,
they're from.
that's the Asian move, you
Oh yeah, yeah.
know, a bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot they're half. They're half who's. Um, let's see. We got some. Okay, Super Anime King says the one show was good, but they can't sell tickets. Without that, they're screwed. But apparently, they have like a great ass sponsor. Apparently, and so as long as that sponsor is paying, they're fucking
Yeah,
fine. It don't
I don't
matter.
know. I don't know where Chatri gets his money, but
Oh,
I think he's in
he
some
needs to
deep.
write a book. No, he's got to write like that. There's that guy. He's total. Was it Tony Robbins or Rich Man Poor Man guy? I don't. These are all like American shit, so you probably don't know about this dumb shit. But like he's got to write a book on how to get people out of their money or how to get people to give you money because this guy, I don't know. He knows how to sweet talk the fucking room and they just sign checks.
Yeah,
Good on him. Good on him. For that. J Wolf says, "Who are you guys picking to win the World War II rematch in the Black Cup tournament semifinal between Japan and USA at Black Combat? AI? I? Is that a misprint? Oh, Black Combat, August 29th. Okay. Um,
I think.
I don't, the answer is I don't. The quote. Trying off the insult comment dog. The answer is I don't care.
No, Black Combat. No, it looks fun. Like when I saw it in sometimes in stories, I'm like, yeah, this looks cool. And then I remember that it's behind the paywall and the membership and yeah,
Well, I'm glad
but
you enjoy it. I'm glad you
yeah,
find it good. I only like it when they did the Black Combat deep stuff, but apparently that's not a thing anymore.
mm,
Um, that sucks. Maybe they'll come back to that, or maybe the Black Combat guys did good during the Ryzen Korea show, so I'm surprised that they haven't. I'm surprised that they didn't do. There was no international show this year, and I
mm,
had a feeling they weren't going to do one. But I was like, maybe they could do one in Korea. But then there's really nobody. There's really like no country. Like obviously Azerbaijan's not going to do it. Kyrgyzstan is not going to do it. Kazakhstan is not going to do it. So yeah, I might be only Japan for like next year as well. Maybe
yeah,
LA.
maybe Hawaii.
Maybe they'll come to France and they'll put Claire Lopez and Samantha John Francois as the main event in a super atom weight match.
That would be
Um,
great. And they call
oh
back
yeah.
Chick Congo.
Tizan says Shoko Sato's father's famous designer. Oh yeah, all the time he's showing off his drip in the Rise of Confessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, he apparently he said his father's not going to be there, but he already has his father's whatever he's going to be coming out with. So
Yeah, it's gonna be green apparently. So
let's see. Super Anime King says, I think Show's middle figure came from Jim Morrison. He was famous for doing it to the audience. Can I be honest? I don't know if the Rizin audience are the biggest Jim Morrison fans. So it may have been lost. It may have been lost to them. Like
yeah,
why
lost
he
in
did that.
translation.
Yeah. Well, no, maybe this was like 1997 Pride or 98 Pride or something. Maybe. I don't know if the Doors, T-San, do people love the Doors or Jim Morrison? Is that a thing? I don't know. I feel like they don't cross over. I don't feel like the audience crosses over at all. What was it? Jolly was talking about that he did like he was talking about the dance video he did with that like Japanese pop star. Did you see that? The Pump? Daichi Kun?
No, I thought the one that he did at the warm-ups, public warm-ups, like.
Oh, okay. Okay. Here's a good question. Andre Reynolds has a great question. How do you think Akimoto would do against Shadow Live and Miki?
Yeah.
Dare I say, I think Shadow Live would destroy him in the first round. I don't think Miki could finish. I don't think Miki would finish it, but I think he would. I think he would easily outstrike him. Miki has really underrated striking. It's really like, which is funny because his dad was not this great MMA fighter, but like Miki is like, he's good in all facets of MMA. But I like what he did to the guy he just fought recently, like the undefeated guy. Was like, this guy just fucking destroyed him, just like for 3 rounds. Yeah. So I don't know. Who do you think? Do you think Akimoto could beat Shadow Live or Miki?
No, well, strangely enough, even though I think that Maki has real chances against Shadow Alive, I think that Akimoto maybe he can have a small chance of taking out Maki, but against Shadow Alive he gets like
He
wrecked,
just gets thrown around, and because
destroyed.
like even I know that people point to Shadow Live striking as like not being good, and yeah, it's not like the best. But then this guy, he'll just come in and just throw you around. So
Yeah,
you can always
just
do
got
that.
the physicality, man.
Oh
Just
yeah.
too big of a gap there. I mean,
Oh yeah.
maybe
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. RZ.
no, just maybe when he starts to get maybe a bit more used to featherweight and he grow up his frame, maybe he'll have some better chances. But right now, yeah, it's tough.
Oh yeah. Kaito's talking about the Cicerini Kaito fight. Trained the left head kick. Yeah. Did you see that video of when he knocked out?
Yeah,
That was Yamaguchi. I always get Kawaguchi and Yamaguchi confused. But yeah. Excuse me. Like
I mean,
fucking
he
dick,
had it coming.
Kaito had that coming.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
where he tweets his sparring partner, and I feel like he's getting more and more like Taiju Shiratori, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that can only hope, man. Listen, if you knock out your training partner like that, like he like turned around and like did nothing. Like everybody
Yeah,
probably
just
like
to the
looked like everybody like just like in that room they like reacted like they just saw someone die. Like
yeah.
if you knock out your training partner, show some fucking class and just like go up to them like check on them.
Yeah,
You knocked them out, man. Come the fuck on. Why we're fucking sparring like it's Team Vasilius, and this is why like Taku retired, like at 30, when he should still be fighting right now. Give me a fucking break. Epic
you
Rizin. Go
you
ahead.
saw the
Yeah.
sparring footage between Tim Vasilius and the Netherlands to train with the Dutch, and man,
Yes.
you
Was
take
it like
Japanese sparring culture and Dutch sparring culture, and I think someone get to die, man. I mean, it's just, yeah.
Wasn't that the fight? Wasn't that the Rod Tank fight that Taku was supposed to have, and then that's the one he got injured in, and it was Andre.
He got knocked
What
out
was Andre?
in sparring like 2 weeks prior, I think.
Well, about fucking middleweight, of course. And I shouldn't even say middleweight because he was probably like 200 pounds. Or fucking idiots. J Wolf wants to know Epic Rizin USLA War Pod War Cord meetup. No, we say that for the PFL shows, J Wolf. We show that that's for all PFL, man. Superman King says maybe a Taiwanese casino this time.
No,
I don't know. J Wolf
I would be glad.
J Wolf is talking. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to do a show in Taiwan. People, you just can't come into see. You just don't like go into the country and be like, we're gonna put on an MMA show. You can't do that. I'm sure in France, France. It was banned for like many years. UFC never came
Yeah.
there, even after it was like unbanned. Bellator somehow got in. I have no idea how. They're the first major MMA show to happen in France, but it's not easy. You just don't. You just don't. You don't waltz in and be like, "We're putting on an MMA show here in Cambodia." I don't know. Maybe Cambodia you can, but not in Taiwan, not in China, not in Kyrgyzstan. You just don't walk in. It's there's
Does it?
there's levels to this. There's I don't know. There's steps to this. There's steps to this, not levels. Uh here's a great question from Sam. What do you make of Vix's attempts to fraternize with Mikuru in the JTT circle? Oh, that was just a few months ago. I want to fight Mikuru Asukara, as he called him or whatever, in the interview he did with Hafid. Now it's like, oh, now he. I don't know if maybe Aniki. I wonder if Aniki somehow got him to say, "Hey, listen, be friends with these guys," and then all the people will follow. Fuck yeah, no, listen, smart man, smart man, smart man. Listen, if he's economic circle pill now, micro economic circle pill now, good on him, man. That'll keep him. If so, here's the other thing: if he loses, and he's still like part of the economic circle, it still keeps him in Ryzen. It might keep him in Ryzen. You know, Mikuru just
Mhm.
Patchy Mix is like, hey Kai, hey Mikuru, that was my last fight. I know I got subbed in the first round by Sato, but can you maybe ask Bara for maybe like one more fight against whoever? They'll put in a
Jose
call.
Torres.
Jose Torres, yeah, maybe Jose Torres, yeah. I know Sam, you'd love that
Right.
fight.
Hey, we need to see Shorty back.
Sam is,
Personally, I like him. I don't know why. I mean, I can understand that you can find him a bit pathetic with the way, of course, he's selling
But-
himself, but he's entertaining.
yeah,
I
listen,
think.
I love him. I think great personality. I think he's a pretty good fighter. He did the thing for Super Anime. Sorry, I'm looking at your name, Super Anime King. So I was like Anime NYC. He did the video for that. I was going to get another fighter, but they left me on red. So, but Jose Torres got to me. I think it was the same day. I asked him to, hey, can you just do this for me, like quickly? Did it for me. I've done 2 interviews of him. He watches my stories on Instagram for whatever reason. I have no idea why, but he watches them. I like him as a personality. I think the Pokemon shit is a little bit cringe. I'll never
A bit. But
I don't like Pokemon. I never liked Pokemon. I never played Red and Blue or Gold. I never watched a TV show. I played Pokemon Go for like an hour. I'm like, this shit is lame, and I deleted it. So, but I know people love Pokemon. I know he loves Gendar or whatever. I think typing in Japanese only, especially when you're thanking the brave Royal Highness, I think is a little bit strange. It's like you can just type in English, it's fine. You know, I think he gave a blueprint for getting over with the Japanese fans, and I think Cafaro did it a little bit better.
yeah,
I think
true.
he's
Torres walked so that Cafaro could run.
yes, that's a great way to put it. I think Torres means well, and again, I think he's a good fighter. I think he can offer a lot for bantamweight and or flyweight for Rizin if he does come back, and especially because I think he took the Ogi Kubo fight on like 2 weeks notice. I think it was for flyweight.
Yeah.
So he's a gangster. I think he's fighting Gamebred, I believe, coming up. I believe as well. I think he's fighting because he trains in Florida, so it makes sense that he's for Gamebred. Listen, giving him like a Yuki Ito, if he became like
No,
the
no, no,
resident,
no, no,
no,
no. Everyone
I don't
but
think
him.
he's that
Everyone
good.
but. No,
I don't think- I
you gotta protect Ito, please. Like
Okay.
let him.
But
But no, but
I think he could be the guy you fly in to give somebody a win, a flyweight or bantamweight a win, depending on the fire.
yeah.
Like I think if Shinryu and Torres rematched, I think Shinryu would probably beat him. I believe. Because Shinryu just made dumb mistakes in third round, just jumping for legs, and it's like, oh, why'd you do that, bro? So yeah, I think Torres has some positives to bring. But yeah, Nick's fraternizing with Mikuru in the economic circle. That man's reading the room and knows what to do. DJ Giggle says I'm gonna do slots all night while watching Rizin in honor of Yuki Ito. Oh man, well, please don't lose the savings, man. Don't let the wife or whoever girlfriend kick you out, man. If you lose everything, I hope you make lots of money. Use ChatGPT also to help you when it comes to betting. Maybe don't listen to me with that. I don't want to be sued or anything. Super Anime says funny thing spinning comic is that one just did that. They done shows in Cambodia. Oh, I didn't even know that. I know that K1 just got the Cambodian fighter.
Yeah, I saw.
Because that will sell out Yo Yogi too.
Hey, K1 is still alive.
Oh, K1. I mean, like, I guess if it's the last polio victim who's in the Iron Lung alive, I guess that's a good thing. I guess maybe. But I guess it's better to be alive than dead, even if like struggling for air. T-Sod says, first time he's heard Jim Morrison and Googled the singer, and he listened to the Doors, but he never knew. So, see, I don't think if that was Usami's Jim Morrison like tribute, boy, you did it to the wrong crowd, man, and you probably did not. There's a reason why Japanese fans don't like you or your brother now. So
Yeah.
If that's the reason, man, sometimes just read the room. Just next time just floss or something. Just do flossing or do yavai or something instead. Don't do the double bird, man, please. I think we'll wrap it up now because I know it's still. I feel bad that you're like up right now, RZ. So I think we'll wrap it up now.
No worries. It's holidays. I can do this.
Okay, but I still feel bad. Also, I want to go to bed now as well. So, people can reach you here on the X.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, you have the Chinese social media. Chinese TikTok.
Yeah, well, I don't make edits as good as Samarunt, of course, but I got something. And I also have a website. Well, it's mostly in French, but where I publish articles about Rizin. But it's not been updated from quite some time because I don't have the time. But yeah, if there's some French speakers here, which I very much doubt, but
you and there's one other person on social media who's French as well, who I think is into Rizin. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, there's Black Bunny.
No, I think he's Black Bunny. No, I think he's Indian. I think.
No,
maybe he was in France. Maybe
I think it's France. Or else he really catfished me, I think.
You got catfish. Oh boy. Okay. So maybe he lives in France. Yeah. You can live in France and be Indian. There's no rules. Yeah. Super Epic King says K1 is a TNA of combat sports, and that is not a compliment at all. Do you know what TNA is?
No.
It is the worst wrestling promotion, one of the worst wrestling promotions ever. Pro wrestling promotions. This thing should have died multiple times, but it just keeps surviving. People have joked there's going to be 3 things that survive the apocalypse: cockroaches, Twinkies, and TNA. That's among wrestling fans. That's like it's this. This is a wrestling company that spent millions to get Hulk Hogan. They spent millions to get all these like WWE wrestlers, all these cast-offs, all these old guys, and then they give they instead of giving the young guys like the main event, it would be like if Rizin was putting if Rizin in this era was putting TK in the main event for like Super Rizin 5, they would just do that. It'd be like Kevin Nash versus, oh my God, Kurt Angle. That's what it was. A Diesel.
Yeah,
or,
it's just stuff like
Diesel
JFL.
Sorry,
Like what JFL was supposed to be, like the
I
global
guess
fight league.
whatever GFL is was
whatever money laundering scam it is.
Yes, whatever Zoom, whatever shit. Good luck with that, man. And yes, 1 in 28 bits. Beautiful post in the back, and we got the deep program from one of the deep shows I went to at Kurikan Hall. As well, don't forget, please check out Sam's Substack with his great Ryzen 54 report, as well as Knox's Ryzen 54 report. Um, as well, check out J Wolf, Mr. Ohio, and Todd Atkins on the Ryzen report. They should call it the Ryzen report. I just realized now. They should just do the Colbert thing and just be like the Colbert report or whatever they used to do. Call it the Ryzen report. But most of all, please contest your choice. Leona Pettis champion shirts or K1 white shirts. Just DM me whichever which you think could be the biggest kickboxing match in this generation, and you will be entered in. And
It's not a scam. I got mine.
Yes, I keep my word. I do not charge. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be in South France. You could be in Iran. You could be in Iraq. You could be in Kyrgyzstan. You could be in Cambodia. I'll send it to you on my own dime. Got no problem with that. So whichever, if you want to say me versus J Wolf, I will count that. It is any kickboxing match that you think will be the biggest kickboxing match of this generation. So go ahead. And if you want to say Muhammad Ali and Antonio Inoki as well, fuck it, go ahead. It's whatever you want. And also you gotta be subscribed. So just send me a screenshot or just fake it or whatever. And speaking of, please like, comment, and subscribe. All that good shit. Join the Ryzen FF Discord as well. If I can find it here. Yes, please. Everybody gets along. We never fight. We have great discussions on Ryzen, and everything is positive, and there's never ever any cross words of anybody. We all love each other, and nobody ever. Was that?
No bullying.
No, there's no bullying at all. No one gets bullied at all. Everything is copacetic. And also, as well, please check out the Twitter as well, the X, whatever you want to call it. We are Ryzen Pod. Please subscribe. Yes, I am at 900 and something subscribers on this YouTube channel. My goal is 1,000 by the end of this year. Please make it happen and make me happy as well. Super Anime King says, basically pro wrestling's version of Old Man Bellator. That's actually true. When Bellator was doing Royce Gracie and Ken Shamrock and all that shit. Oh, yeah. Or even, like, Ryota Machida versus Ryan Bader and all that stuff.
You mean Ryzen Heavyweight Champion?
Ryan Bader? God. Oh, yes. Czech Congo. The Czech Congo era of Bellator. Were you here when J Wolf said he wants to see Czech Congo and Ryzen? Were you here? Were you in the Discord?
Oh no! Sadly, I don't think so. I would have remembered it.
I'll let you guess how everybody reacted when he said he wanted to see Czech Congo and Ryzen.
Yeah.
Whatever you're thinking of, it's probably correct. But again, I appreciate everybody who came in and watched the show No, J-Wolf, there's no such thing as Czech Congo grounded knees theory at all. It is not a theory. It is as fake as it is. Some people say the dinosaurs are fake. I don't think they're fake, but some people might argue that if dinosaurs didn't exist, Czech Congo with grounded knees theories didn't exist. Anyway, thank you everybody who tuned in and watched it, and we'll be doing a review show at some point, probably the Sunday after Sunday, whichever. So today is the 9th, so that'll be the 16th. So, but that will be all announced, or Bader Oscar buzz theory as well, as Brian says. So yeah, thank you everybody who tuned in, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care and good day.